What's up, everybody? Slightly off topic here with the Wednesday's Night Watch. I am your host, the real Ant-Man. Tonight, I have with me Ita.
What up?
King Black Cherry.
What's going on? What's going on?
So, this is episode 34. We got, it's called Oscar Hotel, Yankee Echo Alpha Hotel for Oh Yeah!
Ooh, yeah!
So, there's actually a couple hidden things in there about what this will be about. I'm not going to give it away. But, so we're going to start with a little breaking news. I'm going to start with a little sports. I know you guys, you like us to do entertainment, but I think this one deserves a starting out one. So.
I think so, too.
I know I'm a little biased. I'm a Yankees fan.
Wait a minute, a little?
A little biased.
A little biased?
Just a little biased.
More like a lot of bias.
I'm a Yankee fan, but Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer in baseball history, the Sandman, was unanimously selected to the Hall of Fame. First baseball player ever. Closest, Ken Griffey Jr., who was 99.3% of the vote.
Oh, so
he missed 3 votes.
So wait a minute, he's going this year too?
No, he was a couple years ago. But he was the closest. But yeah, so the other players in the class were Harold Baines, who he doesn't even deserve to be there.
Who?
Lee Smith, Mike Mussina.
He's a good player.
There was a couple other, but for some reason...
You forgot because they're not that important.
Absolutely. Yep, that's right, Kyle. Got the brand Nizzle shirt up right here. No, there was a couple other good players in there. I just, for some reason, dude, just slip in my mind.
Slip in your mind. Okay, so I'm not really that not familiar with MLB, but Randy Johnson already went in?
I believe so.
Okay, I was about to say though, he should have gone in because he's one of the pitchers.
He retired years ago though.
Yeah, he did.
I think the
not only that, he wasn't really in the steroid era, kind of like accused for the steroid use and all in that era.
Yeah, I think the eligibility is 5 years, and then I think you're eligible. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I'm pretty sure Mariano's been retired for at least 5 years.
Here's the crazier part about it, Mariano Rivera. It's the fact that I think I totally agree with the voters giving him 100% because personally to me he is the greatest closer of all time. I don't even have to. Here's the thing: I'm not really even a Yankees fan. I mean, I'm semi-Yankees fan, but I'm not really
closet Yankee fan.
Yeah, well,
closet Yankee fan. That's what we call him. Closet Yankee fan.
I'm a Mets fan, but I like to see
exactly. He's a Mets fan, a closet Yankee fan. That's what I was saying.
No. I like seeing that. Here's the thing about the Yankees: regardless if you like them or hate them, they always are entertaining. You always want to see them, either because you want to see them win or you want to see them lose.
It's like the Patriots.
Yeah,
and we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I don't want to get to that, but whatever.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, but anyway, they really do elevate when it comes to watching them in the playoffs. They do elevate ratings, I think, and make it way more entertaining. So, but in all honesty, Mario Rivera,
Edgar Martinez was also elected to the Hall of Fame.
There you go. But Mario Rivera definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He is the best closer of all time. There's no argument there.
He had no peers that were at his level when he was playing.
Was it? Not when he was playing. No.
Not when he was. He had nobody that was in his class.
I think Dennis Eckersley was.
But that was in the 80s.
Yes.
Mariano played in the late 90s, early 2000s.
But I mean, he's the closest I can think of.
Yeah, but there's no other closer that's even close. I mean, his postseason record is just ridiculous. He had 1 blown save in the postseason history. And then he played a lot of postseason games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was against the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was in a game that meant something.
It was, actually. Was it like the Game 7?
Yeah, it was.
I remember that. You're so pissed of that game.
I was pissed.
You're so mad. I love it.
So mad.
But anyway, what I was going to say, it's just crazy to think that Babe Ruth, Nolan Ryan...
See, I didn't look too far into it and seen when they started doing the voting and stuff like that.
Maybe it's
they might not have been voting back then. It might have changed, but whatever the era is, the common era of the way they elect people into the Baseball Hall of Fame, it's done by voting. It's done by media voting. There was 435 votes.
Okay.
But yeah.
So yeah, I can see that then. So maybe it has changed from now because I'm pretty sure. Babe Ruth is unanimous,
I would say when he went in, yeah.
The guy, literally 100 years ago, he was playing, and we still talk about to this day one of the greatest of all time.
Also, Reggie Jackson would have been unanimous. Hank Aaron would have been unanimous.
Hank Aaron unanimous.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, exactly.
Pete Rose should be.
Yeah, Pete Rose. Was Let's not even go there, man. You know, it's like, dude, if you're having Harold Baines be in the Hall of Fame, tell me Pete Rose cannot be in the Hall of Fame? If Barry Bonds right now got 60%, which I think he should be in the Hall of Fame, because to be honest, the man without steroids still is a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
You know, unfortunately, yeah, he was caught using steroids, which is pretty obvious to me. I knew he was using steroids when he was playing. But in all honesty, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Even Roger Clemens should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, they're two phenomenal players for their era. Yeah, they cheated, but who, you know, whatever. In the same time,
everybody was doing it.
Even in the same time, take the steroids away, they're still Hall of Famers because they're so good.
But I would say at least 70% of the players were juicing. So why were they that good and no one else was?
Well, it was the baseball era. It was that era.
Yeah, exactly.
They weren't really cracking down on these guys. And you can't tell me the ownership or whatever, the sports teams did not know they're doing it. They're juicing it up.
Oh,
they knew about it.
They were probably supplying the
They
juice.
were probably supplying it.
Absolutely, because it was must-see TV in that late 90s
Absolutely.
when it was Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire
Absolutely.
and Sammy
The
Sosa.
ratings were through the roof with those guys.
Yep.
So,
all right, guys, so let's move on.
Wait. Also, in breaking news, these guys got to try some new Oreos.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not bird boxing this one, though, guys.
it's all real bird boxing. We already tried them.
Yeah, that's true.
But we got the most stuff ever.
What
Oreo.
I call the greatest thing ever invented.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh, it is.
Have you twist off one and like put the put
You
it
know
against
what?
another one?
I'm going to try it right now.
Yeah, do that real quick. Do that real quick.
Wait a minute. Twist one off and do what?
Twist one off, then twist another one off.
Just look at the size of these monsters.
And put them together?
And double cream it. Yeah,
Double cream it.
Double cream
Double
it.
cream it. Man, Pete likes his cream. Cash rules everything
Around
around
me,
me.
cream. The dollar bills,
Oh
y'all.
my god, look how thick that is.
That's what she said.
That's thick with two C's, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, just look at the thickness of that.
Kyle said it needs more cream.
Alright, put more cream.
More cream.
More cream.
More cream.
Alright. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Triple decker. That okay for you, Kyle?
Guys, dare me to eat it? Like that? Shove it in all my mouth?
Put it in there, Pete.
Put it in
Can you take it down like a true champ?
That's what she said.
Just deep throat it. It's okay. Just open your mouth. There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right,
True.
man?
True.
True. Oh, careful.
Don't get the white stuff all over anywhere.
Oh, it's falling out. It's all over his chin.
You're supposed to be swallowing.
Are you gonna die? Is he gonna die, guys?
Come on. You got it. You got it. Diabetes. Hi, Mike. You got it? It's all done?
Be good.
All right. Next one we got was carrot cake.
I'm good. I'm not gonna eat another one of those, but
Between the Burger King I ate and then with your wife's cooking,
You know what?
I'm full. And then we got
Just
sugar
give me-
cookies here
bring
too.
on the carrot cake, Pete says.
I want diabetes so bad. Carrot cake. This is effing delicious, okay?
Hands up, Pete.
Taste exactly. Hands up, pinky out, and then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's our flavors that we had today. Thank you, Chris, for supplying the
you're welcome.
Oreos.
They'll be on sale tomorrow at Publix.
Oh, buy one get one.
No, unfortunately.
2 for $5.
I think so. I think 2 for $5. Yeah.
I will be there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Dude, I tell you what, man, I almost choked on those fucking Oreos. I literally almost fucking died on a fucking Oreo, man.
Death by Oreo.
Death by fucking Oreo. That's a lot of fucking, like, stuff and cream shit, man. Oh my god. Dude, I literally had to take some out. Dude, I'm seriously.
You alright, Chris?
Okay.
Guys, do not try that at home. Seriously, you can kill yourself.
All right, so me and Chris went to go see Glass over the
Thanks
weekend.
for leaving me out there, asshole.
You were invited. Not with me. You were invited with Chris.
What? Was I?
Were you?
No, he wasn't. No one likes you, Pete.
No,
anyways, so that's for not going and watching waiting for going to watch Spider-Man with me. But anyways, so we're gonna talk about our review.
Yeah, like you would have came.
No, what no.
Exactly. Shut up.
So, what I was going to, All right, so let's talk about this. Is going to be full spoilers, guys. So just a heads up.
Yeah,
full spoilers.
You know,
spoilers.
fuck both of you.
full spoilers.
Kidding.
So the movie starts out,
Uh-huh.
and we see that there's 4 cheerleaders from this school taken.
Yep.
And then the first holy shit moment in the movie happens. I see Bruce Willis' son.
Yeah.
From the first movie, and I'm like, holy shit! I haven't seen that kid since Unbreakable.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Does he even like act normally?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I'm
I
haven't seen this kid in years.
And then I think M. Night just called out and was like, hey, we're doing a
Hey, what are
movie."
you doing?
Speaking of which, M. Night has a cameo in here, which is the same cameo from Unbreakable.
Unbreakable and Split.
He's a Split?
Yeah.
I don't remember this, but what did he do?
He was talking with the doctor about some cameras.
Oh yeah. Holy crap!
Yeah, same
Yeah,
character.
so same character, so that's pretty awesome. But we have the 4 cheerleaders are kidnapped, and we have Bruce Willis's character,
James Dunn.
David Dunn.
David Dunn. Sorry.
The what do they call him? It's the overseer.
The Overseer.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so we have the overseer trying to find the Horde, which is James.
Not the
McAvoy's
whore, the Horde.
Yes, like in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
For the Horde.
No, not the Horde, the Horde.
But so that's James McAvoy's character. So they're out there he's out there looking for him, and basically think of like his son's basically like Felicity to his Arrow, or who's Spider-Man's friend?
Who's Spider-Man?
Ned? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Ned to Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Except he's not unknown as Felicity, right?
You don't know that. You haven't seen the movie.
It's
No, he's not annoying. He's actually a pretty cool character.
Okay, cool.
But
Felicity's really annoying. I want to punch her in the face.
so we
Just saying. Sorry.
So through that part, we have him searching for him. So the son seems to have a pretty good sense of intelligence, figuring shit out.
Yeah.
So he figures out where the Horde
has been taking girls, and then like he'd be like, oh, okay, I think he could be in this section holding them, kind of a thing. And so like it's pretty much like, okay, Dad, when we next go out, I'm gonna need you to look in this kind of area first. Speaking of which, let's go back to when we first see the Overseer and that conversation that they had. I don't know what it is, and I've seen it twice, seen this movie twice now, and like I don't know if M. Night wrote this like very long time ago or what, but like no one really says Salt Bay your ass, and no one really says Superman punch. No one really cares about Superman punch that much.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Oh yeah, because so like it shows him stopping a crime.
Yeah, it shows him
like,
stopping a crime, but like not really stopping it. It's just pretty much like the crime has already happened, and he's just like righting that wrong, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And it was just weird because like pretty much like imagine like Instagram people out there who are trying to get famous, who are trying to get hits and whatnot, and then they just one guy's filming and while another guy, big guy, who's like
punching people in the
punching
face.
people, random people in the face.
Yeah.
He does a Superman punch to one guy, one like middle-aged guy.
Maybe he's a Roman Reigns fan.
Maybe.
Maybe. And then like it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna get a lot of hits, and they go home and they check it all out and whatnot, and then Bruce Willis's character shows up, and then all of them out of nowhere the guy is like, well, we're gonna Salt Bay your ass. I'm like, who the fuck says that? And then like and out of nowhere the guy was like telling his friends like, go Superman punch him. I'm like, huh? You haven't even seen him yet.
Superman punch him.
But that happens, and like you see the Overseer, and then of course Overseer just like whips ass or whatever, and then you go along to the fact of Bruce Willis trying to find the Horde, James McAvoy's character, and then say like, oh yeah, he's in the warehouse district, kind of. And the son's like, oh yeah, he should be in the warehouse district. Bruce Willis goes, tries to see what's going on, and the cool thing about it is, the Overseer has been active during this, so that means the fact that police are actually on him.
Yeah.
Kind of like as a vigilante kind of thing. They're trying to hunt him down. Which I thought was kind of cool was the fact that like Bruce Willis would go out and recon, and then his son will be in his ear, like in an earpiece.
Yeah.
And they'll search around and whatnot. I thought that was very good. And what else happened?
Now, they did mention how long it was since the girls got kidnapped
3
and
weeks.
Split. Yeah, so it's 3 weeks after Split.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So it's like literally like bang bang.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's fun. I was kind of pointing because you're telling me a little bit about the movie, and I was like, it's cool because the way Split ended, like with the end credit scene, was cool because like they're talking about the Horde in the news, and then like some lady was like, "Isn't it the same? Like that guy was called what's his name, Mister, and then like you see Bruce with Mr. Glass. So it's kind of funny. He's reading a news report, and it's pretty much he's like, "Okay, we got to go after this guy," kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of makes sense to the way they left off. They left off right, split right into this movie. So
Yeah, so he's about to go out and walk around the warehouse district, and then they have like him and his son have a really like awkward conversation.
like how?
Dude, it's really weird. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk." He's like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a little walk." He's like, "Not today." And it was just like back and forth, and then like that's when
M. Night Shyamalan was like, "Would you have your dad go take a walk? Like, what the hell?"
yeah, I'm like, it's like a really weird conversation. But anyway, so then the overseer goes down to the warehouse district, bumps into James McAvoy's character, the Horde, and he sees the girls. And then he looks at his pants. He sees that there's like red clay on his pants. So he's like, okay, well, he's somewhere where there's red clay. So he goes, finds the girls, helps the girls out. And then when he's about to leave, the Beast comes.
Yeah.
And this is where we get our first fight scene, which is pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah. It was actually pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Because I didn't know how they were going to do this. To be perfectly honest with you. Like, I know M. Night Shyamalan movies are somewhat grounded. I know this is a more of a grounded movie. I know it wasn't going to be like no big budget action scenes or whatever the case may be. But I was kind of curious how they're going to do this. It's pretty much they had like a tussle war of like power kind of a thing.
Okay. So like they're wrestling each other?
The wrestling each other. So like they'll throw him against the wall and then you get thrown against the wall. Well, very first thing in the movie is the very first fight in the movie was like, in fact, first thing they did was like James McAvoy's character would pick up a freaking table and threw it at Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis caught it, then threw it back at him.
So...
And,
yeah, okay,
testing each other's
yeah,
power
strength,
and whatnot. Yeah. And then when it got to a point where Bruce Willis needed to like break away from him, they jumped out the window where you can see at the end of the trailer where it was kind of weird that jump because the fact they jump out and the camera's looking down and they pretty much go into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But like here they just go pretty much straight to the ground and whatnot, and that's when the cops are already there, which I found weird, but whatever. Cops were there, and then they were flashing lights to change James McAvoy's...
But was it the cops? No.
No, it wasn't.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
It was not the cops.
Okay.
So, continue.
Yeah, so they capture both of them.
Okay.
And then bring them to a mental health facility where part of that facility is closed off just for these three individuals because Samuel L. Jackson's character is there.
Yeah.
So they bring him in and whatnot, and they're like, it's like, the doctor who is played by
Sarah Paulson.
Yes, Sarah Paulson, who is pretty good in this movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
very good actress.
She is a great actress.
She is a very good actress.
She's pretty good, but her job was to convince the three of them that they are not superhuman.
Yeah,
that everything about them is like when they think they're superhuman is kind of like in their head.
Yeah.
That they had some type of trauma when they were younger to make them believe that they were superheroes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so her job is to pretty much find that and expose that to have them like pretty much die down.
Yeah.
Just like get rid of that silly bullshit talk kind of a thing. But yeah, they're in there and whatnot. I'm just going to say, we don't have to go like word for word for how this movie was, but I'm just going to say the fact I really did enjoy this movie. Like I said, I saw it twice. Seeing it the second time and understanding how everything went and whatnot, I pieced everything together perfectly.
Yeah.
Than I did when I first saw it. Because after first seeing it, I was telling Anthony, I was like, I'm kind of like lost for words, but I like it. But I'm lost for words on it.
Yeah, you're kind of like unsure about it.
Unsure about it? Yeah. But I will say my favorite scene in this movie is when James McAvoy is playing a woman, but is he a woman or is he a gay man? When he was laying on the floor.
I think it was a woman.
Okay. So, part of this movie, James McAvoy is locked in a cell, and he has like lights turned towards him. So pretty much anything that shows aggression, or each time he gets too close, the lights would change and it would change his personality.
Yeah.
So one part of the movie, a doctor comes in to give him his food, I think, or something like that, and then the personality was the fact that she was a woman and she was like kind of like gawking at the doctor.
Yeah.
Who's a man, and one night he's like, "Oh, I forgot my syringe over there. Can you just bend over there and get it for me, please?" And then he bends down and was like, "Oh, just stay right there. Now get up slowly. Stand up slowly so I can get a good look at you."
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And he gets up, and she's like, "Ooh," kind of a thing. And then, like, afterwards, he changed personalities because the guy, like, he tried to rush him and whatnot to get out of the cell. But then it changed personalities, and, like, it kept changing. He kept changing it. And then one personality was the fact that it was like, "Come on, man. You shouldn't be doing this. You get fucking hard on, bro. Come on." and then he changed another personality. He's like, "We almost got you, bro." But I think that was like my favorite scene in the movie.
He is a phenomenal actor, James McAvoy. I feel like just to switch like that from one to another.
And the fact that like all he has to do is like that, and then he changes his personality.
I just think it's crazy though because like, I mean, I know acting is hard. I mean, I know it remembers your script, remember lines, and doing whatever, trying to do the performance and all that. But to not just remember the script and do all this and stuff, but also switch characters and do different accents and all that. That shows like that's difficult in my eyes. Like and I like I said, I have so much respect for him as an actor right now just because of that role. So
even with the fact of like there are actually some one-shot scenes in the movie where like a light with flashes, but the camera's not actually turned towards him, but you hear him.
Yeah. And
like he just changes right on the dot.
Yeah.
As soon as the light flashes, he changes.
Yeah.
And then, like, one point he was talking Spanish as, like, a Spanish woman. And I was like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah.
But, like, and then at one point he was actually twins. He played twins.
Oh, my goodness.
For, like, 5 seconds or so.
So he was playing two people and one... Oh, my goodness. No, he's a phenomenal actor and all that. And, like I said, I feel this role... I can't see too many people doing this role.
No,
I can't see too many actors doing this role. I feel like that's like I said, he really owns that. So. But any other thoughts about the film? Do you want to give anything else away? How it ended, or anything?
I want to talk about the twist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one?
The first one.
The dad one?
Yes.
Okay.
So about halfway through the movie, maybe a little further halfway, you see the Overwatcher's son start picking up on something.
Yeah.
On a major point, and you're like, what did he figure out? What did he do? Like what's going on? And then we come to the scene where we're almost at the end of the movie, and they're having the big fight in the courtyard of the mental.
Not only that, but before that, Samuel L. Jackson discovered it as well.
Correct. Yeah. So Samuel L. Jackson discovered who his dad was as well. So they're having their big fight in the courtyard, and then the son comes over and he goes, "Hey, stop! Like you're not fighting the right guy."
Yeah.
He goes, that's like like your dad wasn't like he didn't leave and never come back that day. He left and he got on the train that Bruce Willis was on in the first one, and he died that day. Yeah. So the reason you were left with your mom wasn't because your dad left you, but because Glass killed your dad.
Yeah.
So
that was when that twist was revealed. I swear to God, I was like, "What the? Holy shit!"
Yeah, me too, dude. I was just like, "Damn!"
Like, because not only that, but like you, like when you see it and you're like he did like. Pretty much the kid was like, "Your dad didn't just leave out of nowhere and whatnot," and like you piece of trying to like, what is he talking about? What does he mean? And then you see the kid, like James McAvoy's character, kid, like waving bye to his dad, and his dad waving back and whatnot, and then train leaving, and then like the dad sits down and then opens the brochure about the disease that James McAvoy's character has.
Yeah.
and he opens it, and then the camera pans over, and it shows Bruce Willis.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
And then like when you see that happen, you're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
And like this is the reason why, Sarah, you need to watch Unbreakable first.
Well, okay, so he already had a problem before his dad died. He already had a condition.
He had a condition.
Okay.
Before, but it was like intensified because of the fact he was left with his mom, and his mom was abusive.
So his mom was already abusive too, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So it was not just like, because I feel like, to me, like that is a cool twist, because but in the same time you said it yourself that he's in that movie too, Unbreakable, because doesn't he pass by and hit somebody?
Hits
and
the mom.
Yeah. Who like is abusing the child.
Yeah.
So this probably was occurring even before like the father and all that. She was already kind of abusive. This just intensified the whole thing because he wasn't there to protect him or whatever. Wasn't there to help him.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a great twist, and that makes it more sense of the whole character and all that.
And then we have our second twist.
Yeah.
And the second twist, I don't know how I feel about, because this is supposed to be the last movie, but it kind of opened up the franchise. So we then learn out.
Well, here's the thing. Make sure this is full spoiler, guys.
Full spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah.
So we find out that there actually is heroes and villains in the world, but then there's a Clover group, I guess we will call them, because they all have little tattoos on their wrists right there of clovers. That they don't side with the heroes or the villains; they kill the heroes and the villains, and that's it. That's why she was trying to talk them down, because she's part of the organization. She's like, don't kill them. I'll just tell them they're crazy. Yeah. Basically, like that, like they're making everything up.
And make them believe the fact that they're crazy, and hopefully they'll just believe this facade, the fact that they are superheroes. Because at one point, James McAvoy's character was starting to question it. Yeah. All his personalities was starting to question the fact of whether or not the Beast was actually real. Yeah. And then Bruce Willis was actually questioning the fact of, like, am I actually really strong or not? So, I mean, she did that for both of them. Samuel L. Jackson was just like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I know I'm the Beast. I'm a mastermind. Yeah. Like, you don't need to tell me any different.
Yeah, exactly. So Sarah asked if Samuel L. Jackson's character is good, bad, or both. There's not really too much good with him, because I mean, if you think, like, you haven't seen Unbreakable yet, but it's a 20-year-old movie, so I'm gonna spoil it. He basically causes mass murders to find his opposite.
Yeah, it's the hero.
Yeah, he's basically, he knows he's a villain, but he's trying. Basically, he causes the train wreck. He causes like planes to fly into buildings. He causes like buildings to tumble. Yeah, like all this mass hysteria.
And at the same time, though, you gotta also understand his character. He's been through so much through his life. Like literally, he came in to the world like at birth already with broken arms and broken legs. And throughout his life, he's been kind of like ostracized.
And that scene that like at the fair, holy shit!
Oh my god, yeah!
Holy shit,
dude! Oh my god, I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, and like there was a scene where he was a kid, and he went on. He was like, "Oh, I want to ride this ride," kind of a thing, and he ran away from his mom. He had 2 stuffed bears.
And then a towel or a blanket for the bar.
Much, imagine the fair ride. They're pretty much like you sit in a seat. What you twirl around in this like seat, but then like it's a you also like turning around.
It's like the teacups at Disney.
It's like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So like it's turning around with it and whatnot, and then so he wraps his sweater around the handlebars so he doesn't break his bones there, and then he puts both teddy bears on both sides, so if he swings it towards this way, he won't break his arms or anything like that. Now, midway through the ride, the bears fall. And then I started to feel like, holy shit, what is going to happen to this kid? And then the sweater comes off, so he's just holding on to the bars for dear life, kind of a thing. And then of course
you hear crackle, pop.
Yeah, he swings everywhere and is like, oh my god! And then you see his mother trying to stop the ride. And then, like, it's just so, like...
the scene's really good, too, because he's, like, you see him, he's, like, having the time of his life on this ride, because it's probably the first time he's ever done something like this. And then, like, his mom's, like, looking and frantic for him, and then she finally sees him, and she's like, you gotta stop the ride, you have to stop the ride. And then she's, like, calls out his name, and then that's when he realizes that the craps fell, and he's like, oh, shit, kind of thing. Yeah. It's a really well done scene.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying though. Like when you look at the motivation of this character, not to say what he done, he did like horrendous crimes, but in a way he was made a villain because of all like the suffering he's gone through all his life, and the fact that even the kids even call him, like you said, he made fun of him. The fact that he also come with broken arms, broken legs, and the kids make fun of him, call him Mr. Glass.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, he was made the villain because of everything he's gone through it, and in some ways, like that's why don't get me wrong, he's a freaking maniac. It's crazy, but he's a made, like he was a little made because of like all the stuff he's gone through. So
what would you would you recommend a theater, Redbox, or don't see it?
I would recommend seeing it if you've seen Unbreakable and Split.
If you are fans of them, I would definitely go.
Yeah.
go
I feel like
watch
you
it.
need to definitely watch the other ones in order to watch this.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
you
You
do.
can't you can't just watch this because then I feel like a lot of people will be lost with what the whole.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like it's kind of like funny. It's kind of like Infinity Wars in a sense because like I said, like some of the stuff they do in this film, it's really calling back to the previous films and all that.
So like, and then like, I want to say one thing. They kind of put a jab at Marvel. Not gonna lie.
They did really?
Yeah. The buildings that Samuel L. Jackson's character wanted the big fight to happen. He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this building and like we're gonna have everyone know who we are because we're gonna bring down blow up the building, whatever. And they called it a true marvel. a true marvel of a building because the fact like Marvel always needs to have this big spectacle kind of a thing, but it turns out the fact that like his plan was just to have the whole entire fight outside of the hospital.
Yeah.
And turns out the fact like he planned the whole thing and planned for all of them. I'm just gonna spoil it. I don't give a shit. Planned for all of them to die.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All three of them died. Every single one.
See, do you think that was smart to do that?
Yes, because the fact he recorded it and he uploaded it to the site so that his mom could put it out there to the world.
So everybody knows
that there's really
Yeah,
heroes and
superhero.
villains. Yeah.
My whole thing though is like I feel like these characters have done such a good job being like over three films. He kind of told these characters.
Yeah, but it's time to pass the torch. Like Bruce Willis isn't getting any younger. Samuel L. Jackson ain't getting any younger.
But James McAvoy is definitely still young.
but I feel like each one of them left somebody that can be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because like James McAvoy left Casey, the one who he let go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then you have Bruce Willis's character left his son, and then I don't see how she can live longer than what she
His mom,
who is actually like in real life younger than him. But
really, oh my goodness,
a little younger than Samuel.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
hilarious.
She's like 4 or 5 years younger than him.
Oh my goodness.
But like, even though I don't see her living that long, but she was left. Like she was left of him.
Yeah, of
kind
course.
Of thing. So like it was the three of them. They three posted it on it, the videos on the internet, and now the world knows. Now, throughout like at the end point of the movie, I thought there was going to be like a freaking cinematic universe going on right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know if we're going to get it.
I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. It's possible, but I don't know if we're
he said he's not going to make any more, but at this point, he said he's not going to make any more of the Train trilogy. But now they just opened it up to the whole world.
Yeah.
So it's out. Now it's not just in Philadelphia. It's
I mean, they could actually even do a prequel if they wanted to.
No, they have to do a sequel from here.
Yeah.
No,
well,
but
I
a
see
prequel
what you're
of
saying.
Clover.
They could do a prequel of the Clover. They could do a Clover trilogy.
They could.
But
I'm just saying, though, if they've been killing other heroes and villains, maybe they can talk about that.
But I think I would rather see it from here forward. Like I think I'd like to see the son in it as well.
I'm just saying though, like I feel like in some ways, like you can, because there's a lot of story maybe in between they can tell.
Yeah.
About like Sam Jackson and maybe Bruce Willis. So I don't know. Just
but
saying.
I would recommend if, like Chris said, if you enjoyed the other two movies, I would definitely probably go see it in the movie theater. If you thought they were okay and you kind of want to see the conclusion, then I would just probably wait for Redbox.
Yeah.
I would give it like, I don't know. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably say like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
But where do I rank it amongst his movies? I would say Split up here, then maybe Signs, and then maybe Glass.
So you're saying the Sixth Sense?
No. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Sixth Sense, Split, then maybe Signs, then Glass.
Okay.
Maybe you could switch Glass and Signs. I don't know. I would say they're pretty on par with each other.
I definitely say though, like no, I've seen all his movies. Definitely Sixth Sense #1, Signs. Sixth Sense #1, Split #2. Definitely.
I really enjoyed Split.
Yeah, it was very good.
I really enjoyed it.
It was very good. I gotta see The Visit though, because I heard that's
really good.
Yeah,
is it?
It's like if you felt uncomfortable with Split near the end, this will give you all uncomfortable vibes.
I'll be honest.
I want to see it, man.
I'll be honest,
you might
man.
be just unsold me on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of like that. I like movies that make me kind of like, you know.
Like, you feel uneasy watching
Yeah.
it, like, yeah, but this movie, for me, I'll go with Split #1. Don't get me wrong, Sixth Sense is great.
No, but dude, I tell you what, man, that's not really. You're not really like, because I think Split is so good. Like the premise, everything about it, like James McAvoy's performance, and like I said, it has that creepy, really, like the creepiness in that movie is really well done. Also the suspense, really, with the girls, man, you really feel in fear of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give it to you, man. If you know,
I'll go Split, and then I would go with The Visit. And then I will go Glass. Then Sixth Sense.
wow, Sixth Sense that low though, man.
It's not. It's technically low. It's not as low as After Earth.
Oh, that's like, dude, that and the last Airbender is like the lowest of the low, man.
I've never seen either one of them.
I heard the last Airbender.
What about The
is
Happening?
horrible.
Where's that, guys?
Oh no, God, that's
Dude,
even below both.
I'll be honest, man. That's like one of his worst movies. I didn't see the last Airbender or After Earth, but The Happening is garbage.
Mark Wahlberg's in that, right?
Yes.
So what's a better Mark Wahlberg movie, the Transformers movie or The Happening?
I haven't seen the other two, to be quite honest.
I'm gonna say Transformers.
Wow.
As garbage as they are, but with the twist of The Happening.
Dude, pretty much it's fucking trees killing people. Like the fucking trees put this.
I seen that. It was called Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, like like the trees like put pollen out there to make people crazy to kill each other. But it's not a bad idea, honestly.
It's almost Bird Box.
It's not. It's exactly why I said it's what The Happening should have been.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad movie until the ending. And then some of Mark Wahlberg's acting.
He's like, oh no, that did not say that.
Yeah.
Was the old lady, man? It was like so bad, dude. It's like, oh my goodness, yeah. It's not.
I would say it was, if the acting was better and if we didn't have that lame ass twist ending, I think that movie would have been better.
Yeah, I agree. But any final thoughts about?
No, I think we
covered it, right? All right, guys.
Also, Chris does a review on it on our site, so make sure you go check that out. It should be under the videos, and you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, should be there.
Are you doing any reviews this weekend?
Serenity and The Kid Who Would Be King. Maybe.
Well, Serenity is a new movie.
Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, yeah. I'm thinking Serenity when
I agree with you, Kyle. Ted is definitely better.
Ted?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, yeah.
Ted's hilarious.
That's a good movie.
Ted 2 is even better.
That's what's your boy, dude.
What's with all this porn?
That's what's your boy, dude. My boy. Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's your boy, dude.
Kyle, the first Daddy's Home, hilarious.
That's a good one.
Second one, not so much.
Nah, I saw the. You know what's funny? I saw the second one and didn't see the first.
Oh, dude. Did you like the second one?
It's not bad.
Dude, you like the first a lot better, I'm telling you. First is way better.
I mean, I thought Mel Gibson was kind of fun in the second one, and John Lithgow, so.
They're okay, I don't know.
They weren't, like, hilarious, but
yeah,
it could have been better.
Definitely not as good as the first one.
Yeah,
I'll have to catch that, man. All right, guys, let's go to the next topic.
What are we talking about? The Oscars.
The Oscars nominations came out this week.
Yeah, it did.
So, before we go into there, do you have another slide in here, Chris? For a certain nomination?
For
one that got 7 nominations. It was the first of. Okay, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you want me to change.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely talk about that.
I will skip that one.
Okay.
And then save that one for last. So we got nominees: actors in a leading role. Nominations: Christian Bale, Vice; Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born; William Dafoe, At Eternity's Gate; Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody; Viggo Mortensen, Green Book.
Okay, so
pretty much the same.
Have you seen it? Have you seen all these movies?
The Golden Globe.
I've seen Star Is Born and Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's it. And it's a Green
Book.
So
who would you give it to between the two?
Between the two, I would say Rami Malek.
All right. That's your prediction?
That is my prediction.
You see,
right now.
I'd be honest.
But I think they're going to give it to Christian Bale.
Yeah, just because of what he's done to himself, his body again.
Yeah.
Like that guy that has no like when it comes to him and his body, he doesn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? He can go really skinny or really fat. I mean,
Like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
something like that.
All right, next we got actress in the leading role. I'm sorry, I do not want to butcher your name. Yalitza Aparicio, I think. Is this?
Apricot, yeah, it looks
from,
like it.
from Roma. Glenn Close from The Wife. Olivia Colman from The Favorite. Lady Gaga as Star is Born. Melissa McCarthy. Can you ever forget
Dude,
me?
Melissa McCarthy got nominated for Academy Award. That's amazing.
Yeah, yep, that's how we know the apocalypse is coming soon. So I just want to mention something about
Yes.
Roma because, okay, I didn't see the movie. Chris has some gripes with the movie. I don't know. Something about a wiener.
It's filmed like it's a surveillance video.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, so it's like Clerks 3?
Like the camera moves with the camera with the subjects and like whatnot instead of being like a one shot kind of a thing. It's like a typical like movie shot.
So it's like a still,
like a home video, almost?
a still camera,
Yeah, almost like
like
that.
a still camera, maybe.
Still, like a still camera, but like it's just pivoting. It's just
So maybe they filmed it on a selfie stick.
Oh god.
But I want to mention something about it because it's kind of a tide turner in a way, and it's not. I don't know about the content or how it was filmed or whatever. That takes it. It's what it came out on that I want to talk about. So this is a Netflix film that got nominated for 11 awards.
Yeah.
Or 10 awards. 10 awards. Sorry, but that is crazy because we have one thing: AMC and Regal refused to show it in their Oscar lineup.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a shot at Netflix there.
Yeah.
But it's also showing that Netflix is a viable source of Oscar-nominated pictures.
Yeah.
It is, but you know, like I felt like this past, like I think November, December was a turning point for Netflix when it came to movies.
Yeah. Peace out, Kyle, man. Have a good night.
Peace out, Kyle. Thanks a lot, man. But no, it was definitely a turning point when you look at Bird Box, when you look at Roma, when you look at the
Ballad of Buster Scraggs.
Scraggs. Yankee.
That's another one that came out in the late part of the year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the success of those movies, I mean, you got Roma, who's been critically acclaimed, but you got Bird Box, who's been one of the most watched movies on Netflix.
That was
40 million or something like that.
That not user. What would you say that like if not critically acclaimed, but it's like it's basically like a cult following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you look at those films, what they've done from Netflix, because Netflix was mostly known for their content when it comes to TV shows, movies, and also mostly TV shows, their own original TV shows. And they have success in that field, but they haven't had success in film. Now, they put up some good movies before, but it never really blew up. I want to say the Will Smith's movie last year, what was it? Bright, yes. It did. It looked like they're definitely like putting a lot more emphasis into the movie.
Beasts of No Country.
Beasts of No Country, which was really...
That what it's called?
Yes, Beasts of No Nation.
No Nation.
That actually got a lot of... I remember it got critically acclaimed, but...
not to the fact where it got 10 nominations.
No, I did not.
Which is crazy.
Which I think, honestly, because...
But Idris Elba did not get nominated for an actor.
Yeah, he did.
He did. But I think, honestly, though, I think the Academy and a lot of the Golden Globes Academy did not want to put these movies and give them nominations just for simple facts that come from Netflix. Because I feel they're probably more afraid that Netflix might try to be competitive with the movie industry.
Right.
And I don't think they want that. So for them to actually do this for Roma, it's a huge step for Netflix in the right direction. Like, I think, honestly, I think movie studios and all need to up their game now.
I feel that, now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy going to the theater.
Yes.
It's a fun experience, but I think the theater hasn't evolved with the times. AMC has.
Yes.
Because they have now offering the stubs.
Yeah.
Which is a great deal, but Regal is still ass backwards.
Well, your Regal.
Yeah, my Regal is ass backwards down here.
I refuse to see a movie down here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And like, the sound is so low. First of all, the screens aren't that great. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's amazing how the Port Charlotte one here can't like move, like remodel or do something like that. But then you got Hollywood 20 up in Sarasota, changed the whole ways, becoming to like Hollywood 11, put in recliner chairs, have every freaking movie, even new releases, tickets be $6. $6.
But still, I would go to the theater way more if the tickets were $6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Man, I'm not even lying. It's like $11.50 or $12 for
which
a ticket.
is bullshit because AMC is a lot less than that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? So
Crazy.
I remember when Creed came out. Creed 2 came out in November. Me and a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, go watch Creed and all too." And I went to the theater, one in Venice, and it was like literally the first night. And it was like, "Oh, $6. $6? Really? All right, fine. Take my money.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, for real. I take my damn money, man. Dude, it's like shit, man. $6 definitely sounds a lot better than 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, to me, yeah, hell yeah, man. I'll go to movies more often, man. If you know the tickets for that.
Thank you, T-Mobile, as well, for my $5 off the movie tickets. Made it affordable for me to go watch Glass.
Man.
They're also going to give me $4 tickets to go see Attila, so I probably will go be seeing that one in the theater.
Nice.
Alita, you mean?
Alita, yeah, that's what it is.
Battle.
How about this? How about I just pay for you and Leah to come see it up here with me
In IMAX?
in IMAX.
I might do that.
Yeah.
I might take you up on that.
Okay.
There you go, man.
I'll reserve the seats and everything.
All right.
There you go, man.
Why that movie?
Well, it's going to get you ready for Captain Marvel and then
Oh, are we doing Captain Marvel up there?
I mean, I already have my seat picked out.
Okay.
So actually, I don't know. I have to check to see how other seats lined up.
All right.
But as far as
Is that a rated R?
what?
Alita?
No, it's PG-13.
Okay.
Just, come on. Well,
It
it
might be B-rated R, actually. It looks good, though. It looks really good. I hope actually it's successful. So, I'm sorry, we kind of a little got sidetracked. So we talk about the Oscars and all that, and we talk about Roma.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I saw the budget for Alita. It was $200 million.
Whoa! they are not going to make that back.
Dude, they better make that back, or else they're gonna really.
Holy shit! All right, I think it is PG-13 though.
Oh, by the way, dude, Marcella Ali,
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali looks amazing in that film.
He looks like Blade. He needs to be Blade. Please, Marvel, listen to me. I'm begging you. Make the man Blade.
You know he's 44 years old, though.
I don't give a damn how old he is. If he was 100.
Just say he's 44
You know
years
how
old.
old Blade is? Probably like 100.
He's 60, maybe, now. Wesley Snipes.
I'm not talking about Wesley. I'm talking about the actual Blade.
Oh, yeah, he will be 100. Yeah, but I mean, still, you're an action star. You gotta, like, do shit, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, they call stunt doubles.
Nah, I mean, you gotta do your own
Fine,
stuff.
he'll just call in Tom Cruise. That man will do his own stunts.
That is true. Alright. So, we're still talking about the Oscars here.
Yes. All right, go back to the list here.
So-
We have.
We're doing animated?
Well, wait a minute. So, we talk about the actresses, right?
Yeah.
So, who do you think is gonna win that? I know Glenn Close won for Golden Globe for The Wife, but I don't know anything about that role, to be honest.
She might win again.
I
I don't see.
I'm going to go with Glenn
Dude,
Close
I'm
because she was in
surprised.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know what's crazy though? I'm surprised that Nicole Kidman got left out in the.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what
Destroy-
movie you're talking
Destroyer?
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm surprised also Rose.
Rose McGowan?
No. From
What movie?
Give me a second. It's from Gone Girl. Pike.
Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike. Thank you.
What was she in?
She was in. Jeez, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm like getting.
Okay, but
Anyway.
Supporting actor.
supporting. No.
Actress?
Actress in a supporting role.
Okay.
Oh no, I skipped them. Acting in supporting role. Actor in supporting role. Mahershala Ali, Green Book. Adam Driver, Black Klansman. Sam Elliott, A Star Is Born. Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Sam Rockwell in Vice.
I like Sam Elliott. He's funny in The Ranch.
I don't.
But you don't know how he did in.
No, I don't know how he did, but he's great in The Ranch.
I don't. But I'm trying to understand how and why did Adam Driver get nominated.
I thought you said he did really good.
He
though.
did good, but I don't see it as like an Oscar-worthy performance. I see more of like John David Washington as an Oscar.
Wasn't he the lead though?
He was the lead,
Okay.
but I see his role being more of an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like his performance was more Oscar-worthy than Adam Driver's is.
Yeah.
I just remember one part, like it's towards the turning events of the movie, where like you see a little bit of Adam Driver's acting chops, but other than that, it was like literally him pretending to be someone else. The whole entire movie, I was like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Well, like I always feel the Oscars are kind of like. Sometimes when they nominate stuff, you want to see like what do they see that we don't see? Because I always feel sometimes some of the, like if people get nominated, you're like, well, wait a minute, how come this person get nominated but not this person? You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is my opinion. Like I mean, I've seen the movie like maybe 4 or 5 times, and I'm just like, it's a good movie.
Black Klansman.
Yeah, I've seen the movie like 4 or 5 times. I own it, and like, don't get me wrong, it's a great movie. I like it. As much racism there is in it, I like it for some odd reason. But it wasn't something. His performance wasn't something I was like, oh my god, he needs to be nominated for.
I think that I don't know why I feel like some of these movies this year are not like doesn't stand out to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have some of the other movies. We're gonna talk about one of them real shortly, but a lot of the movies don't stand out to me this year. I don't know. It just seems kind of.
All right. Moving on. Actress in supporting role. Amy Adams, Vice. I didn't know she was in the movie.
Yeah. What was she? What she played?
Probably the wife.
The wife, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe George Bush's daughter.
No, that's too old.
Yeah.
She's too old for that.
Oh, okay.
Marina Di Tavira in Roma. Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone, The Favorite. Rachel Weisz, The Favorite. So
What's The Favorite about?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
So
Is it the favorite to win?
Favorite to take over, I guess. I don't know. It was
Oh, where'd your list go, man?
still there. Don't worry.
All right.
But moving on. Animated feature film.
Spider-Man. Wreck-It Ralph.
It should. Yeah, you get 2 of them.
Okay, Spider-Man, Wreck-It Ralph. What else came out this past year?
What Pixar movie was there?
Incredibles 2.
Yep. What weird animated movie came out like in March or April?
Weird animated movie
Yeah.
in March.
That like a selective director likes this style for some odd reason. Isle of Dogs.
Oh, that's right. Wes Anderson, is
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
that might win. I mean,
And then
Spider-Man's gonna win.
Spider-Man's gonna
it
win.
should win.
And then Mirai. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But here's the thing, though. Like, it's funny though. Like, usually for best anime movie, you have like a Disney movie or Pixar and DreamWorks, right?
Yeah.
This year is a little bit more fleshed out. I feel like because you have Incredibles 2, and I feel like any other year they might actually win.
but I have to agree with Chris though. I think Isle of Dogs is the biggest competition for Spider-Man.
No, that's what I'm saying,
I feel
though.
like Disney had a weak year. Wait till next year.
No,
Wait till next year.
No, you're right. But I just feel like every year, like it feels like Disney gets it. But this year, it's definitely different.
Or I'm sorry. Wait till like this coming year's nominations next year because you got what Toy Story 4.
I hope Spider-Man gets it. I haven't seen Isle of Dogs to even make a pin or Mira. I don't know what does. I haven't seen
Lego Movie 2. That'll be in there next year.
Probably. But right now, I mean, it'll be
Train
cool.
Your Dragon.
Yeah, that'll be next year too.
So Amy Adams played Lynn Chaney. Thank you, Sarah. And Bradley said Spider-Man is better than Incredibles 2. Which I'm...
Bet. 100%.
I don't even have to see him, and I could probably agree with that. I'll be honest, I didn't really care for Incredibles 1 that much.
I'll be honest, I didn't either.
So I still haven't watched Incredibles 2, and I'm not really excited about it.
It's literally the same movie. Just
Then you really made me even less excited about it.
Not to say though, it's not a bad movie, but to be honest, man, when I first saw it, I wasn't like, I don't know what it was. It just never really.
I think because at the time Pixar was killing it, and then they had that, and it was like kind of like they just made it to just put superheroes in a movie.
It was cool. It's a great like concept, to be honest, because it's pretty much. It probably was the best Fantastic Four movie, to be honest, because that's pretty much what it is.
You don't like the Return of the Rise of the Silver Surfer?
No, man. I mean, The good
Come on, but it has Captain in it,
those
man.
movies were good because of Chris Evans and Michael Chiklis. I feel that they really enhanced this movie. Everything else about the movie sucked, though.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really the truth. I love Chris Evans as a Human Torch, and I think Michael Chiklis as the Thing was really good. But everything else about those two movies sucked. But the thing is, those movies are way better than the other Fantastic Four movie. Because that
I've
movie,
never even seen.
dude, I've seen parts of it. Garbage, absolute garbage. The Incredibles is the best Fantastic Four movie until they actually Marvel gets the rights of it and actually make a really good Fantastic Four movie. So, anyways,
We ready for Best Picture?
Not yet. Directing.
Oh, that's right. Director's a big.
Paweł Polinsky. I think that's how. Polinsky. Directed Cold War. Yorgos. Oh my God. Why?
it looks like a Greek name.
Yeah, Linthenis. Themios, whatever.
Athenios.
Yeah,
and I gotta say it like that,
directed
man.
the favorite Spike Lee, Black Klansman, Alfonso Cuarón, Roma, Adam McKay, Vice. This is the first year that Spike Lee has been nominated for a director and movie.
Really?
Really?
You tell me so. He didn't get it for Malcolm X.
Nope.
He didn't get it for.
I love 25th Hour.
That's a great movie.
And I also he did Inside Man too, right?
He did
I
Inside Man.
love that movie too.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that because Mo Better Blues, Do the Right Thing. He's done so many movies and he never got nominated for one Oscar. That's kind of crazy to
Love 25th Hour though.
Yeah.
Go back to I love that movie.
He's a great director. You know, it'd be nice actually to see Spike Lee. I'll be honest, he should have given an Academy Award not just for his movies, but because he's a Knicks fan. And I mean, he's still.
I understand. We endure.
I'm sorry,
we
dude.
endure.
That guy, without it, as one of the most faithful fans to ever live. Because that guy's still there in the front row with his Knicks jersey, still cheering on his
Hey,
team.
I need a little bit of credit too. I still watch Knicks games.
No, but you're not in the front row. You don't pay front row seat
Yeah,
tickets.
but I don't got
You don't
Spike Lee
pay.
money. I don't got Spike Lee money.
I mean, you know, like
If I had Spike Lee money, I might be front row.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. If he wins the Oscar, bring that damn Oscar right in the front row
Hell
and
yeah.
let him show it up. But or you know what, Alfonso Cuarón could win. And dude, if he wins,
He'll be like, "Suck on this, James Harden. You ain't ever gonna get an award."
Alfonso Cuarón, I want to say, who directed The Revenant and Birdman.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
I need to watch Birdman.
So this guy might win 3 Oscars. Which,
So, Chris, how do you feel about The Revenant? Because I have certain feelings about that movie.
It's a revenge tale. It is shot very well. Even though the production they had hell, production was hell with it. It was shot very well. Scenes in that movie did it justice for it to win.
Okay.
you know,
So that year,
sorry guys.
Hold
guys,
on, let's just
no,
finish it.
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
What I mean, he did not direct Revenant or
See, Pete lied to you, Bradley. You should be happy. He lied.
Children of Men, Gravity, Roma. That's what he directed. He actually did a Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban.
Et tu, Mama Tambien, Pete's
Yes.
favorite movie.
It is my fun.
Anyways, so the same year that Revenant came out, The Martian came out. I felt The Martian was a better movie and should have won.
I think The Revenant was more emotional based.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it won.
And it was shot very well.
It's nothing to do because I
But The
love.
Martian's great.
No, I'm not saying The Martian is great. Great script, very well thought out.
But I can't see anybody but Matt Damon playing that role too. Like he was perfect in that role.
Yeah.
And he basically carried. He literally carried that whole movie himself.
I think the script of The Martian.
And I don't even like Matt Damon.
And you know what's funny is the script of The Martian was definitely way more intelligent, way more because he explained everything about it, how to live on Mars, how to everything, the vegetation, everything about
Use
it.
the shit to grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Potatoes.
It was very well thought out in The
Shit
Martian.
potatoes. Would that be shitty potato chips?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But The Revenant was way more emotion based because it's a revenge movie, and I think revenge movie, and you got to give it to Leonardo DiCaprio's acting because he literally crawled his way through the whole fucking movie. Literally in the fucking snow, in the fucking river. I mean, you know.
Oh, okay. So let's
fucking
just
eating
give
buffalo
So let's
meat.
just give freaking Lord of the Rings every nomination and award because they walked everywhere.
No. Difference between walking and crawling on your hands and eating fucking literally that's what he's doing.
Real big beef liver.
Yes, man, dude.
They had to fight dragons. Thou shalt not pass.
Just I'm just saying though, man. Like you got to get DiCaprio in that movie. I love The Revenant.
I'll give it to DiCaprio in The Departed.
But
Great movie.
I'll give it to DiCaprio in freaking The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my god,
Never seen it.
What? What?
Dude, you can't see it in front of. I don't think you can watch it with his
sure.
wife or your kid. So that movie you cannot watch. You gotta watch it by yourself, man.
The first 5 minutes.
Literally the first 5 minutes. But yeah,
I would agree with you, Bradley. They are both great movies in their respective genre, but The Martian should have won the Oscar. Again, I don't even like Matt Damon. Stupid Bostonian.
Bostonian. Oh my god.
Indians.
Anyway, what other stuff we gonna talk about?
Let's talk about Best Picture.
All right, let's talk about Best Picture.
Okay.
I'll do the one next slide, the last one.
Alrighty.
Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, Vice, and drumroll,
Black Panther.
So why does Black Panther get its own slide? Well, there's a couple reasons why.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, it is the first superhero movie to be nominated
For Best Picture.
for Best Picture.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Yep. A lot of people, I'll say, the fact they have a problem with this because the fact of the cultural base behind it. And the fact of how times are right now and whatnot. And to you, I say, that's fine. You can believe that all you want. But as far as a black man who hasn't had a superhero to look up to besides Blade, and besides that, actually have an actual movie that I can actually relate to and have something to look up to as far as fact, like, yeah, I was alive seeing this movie in theaters. This was something that this movie to me means so much more to me than I think it would mean to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, this movie changed black culture in a way.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. A lot of people now walk around the streets like Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
That is always going to be the case. And they did a very good job with this movie. No, the movie's not perfect. No really movie truly is, unless you really, really love it. Like I really love Inception, but I know that's not a perfect movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to hand it to like pretty much everyone who's created this movie, even Stan Lee, who created the character. I have to hats off to you, and I thank you for creating this character, and I thank everyone at Disney and Marvel for actually stepping up and be like, hey, here we go, and just putting this out and being as good as it is.
So, in all honesty, now, my favorite comic book movie last year, and you probably know the answer, is Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people might be arguing, but I still agree with the choice of the Academy picking Black Panther as the first comic book movie to be nominated for an Oscar, and this is the reason why. I'm looking at a subjective matter. So, Infinity Wars is not really, it's more based for the fans. Like for us, for comic book fans. It's mostly based for people who watch the MCU from beginning to end. That's mostly it's based on. It's not a good standalone movie. If you, like we've talked about it before, if somebody's seen a movie without seeing any Marvel movies, it's hard to get the whole storyline and what's going on and everything about it and all that. It's hard to get that type of feel and all that. And it's mostly action-based and all that. But when you look at Black Panther, it's a great standalone movie. Because of reason why and I said this by Ryan Coogler, he's world building. He made Wakanda. It's really Wakanda is his own character when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's really so fleshed out the whole country as a whole. I mean, the fact that you have, like, if you look at it, there's one scene where, and they want also is getting out for best costume design. There's one scene where they're fighting, trying to find.
You're talking about like in the waterfall area.
Yeah, the waterfall
line.
And you look at the wardrobe, the costumes, and everything they're wearing. It's so vivid. Like, and it's funny because I looked at a couple still scenes and all that of the movie. Literally, and I said this to Anthony, if you take still scene a couple of these movies, you can literally put that on your wall, and that's a painting. Yeah, that's something you can put on your wall because it's so vivid. The imagery.
I love the costume design of the Snow Clan.
Yes, with M'Baku.
Yeah,
well, that's one of the scenes too. I love the fact when he goes over there to his like castle or whatever, and you see his throne room, and the throne room, like you see the background with the snow and all, and you see the throne room, you see like it's so like awesome, like it's such a cool like scene. Like I literally like I take that, put it on my wall, and I look at it because. And he did such a great job, Wine Clue, with like the cinematography, the scenery, the costume design, everything about it and all that. The music too, which has been nominated a couple times for the the soundtrack is really good too.
Yes, it was.
And when you look at it, it's funny too because most of the time when you look at comic book movies, it's pretty much an origin story about how the person gets his powers and how like that person becomes a superhero and how he fights a villain. But this was more not about that. No. He's already Black Panther. You already know that he's like whatever. He's like
basically a revenge movie.
It is a revenge movie, and it's great. That's what I'm saying. It's a great story because the villain, honestly, is a victim.
Yeah. You can actually tell the story from the victim's point of view, from the bad guy's point of view, and it will still be a good movie.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's funny though how people like look at it as in a cultural base. You know, I'm not looking at you can't look at it in the like the culture nowadays, political.
But that's what people do.
They do.
I shit you not. Seeing a preview to this movie once when I went to go see the theater for a movie I saw, and like literally a couple old people behind me were like, "Oh, I guess black people have to have their own movie too." I guess.
But
like, what the shit?
But in all honesty, it's funny though because when you think about the character, that character's been around for 30 years. It's not like Marvel invented that.
Yeah, exactly.
Longer than 30 years, dude.
Longer, 40 years, yes.
Longer than 40 years.
It's within the 60s.
Yeah,
68 to 69.
Almost 60 years.
Yeah. So
it's like this character has been around for so long, and then of course people not really knowing that, and they're like, oh, well, they think they're just bringing it out now because...
No, exactly. And that's the funny thing about it because, like, Stan Lee created this character, like, about 60 years ago. And to be honest, the character always been that type of superhero where he's pretty much the leader of Wakanda and Wakanda's advanced and all that.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, because... the way it comes out, of course, everybody thinks of it like being like, oh, look at the MCU trying to cash in on all this. No, they're not. This was just a story that needs to be told now. It's just, unfortunately, it didn't really have the technology to do it before and all that. I remember Wesley Snipes was supposed to do it in the 90s and all that, but it just never got made.
Right.
Thank God did he make it in the 90s.
To be honest, yeah, it was...
Dude, like, I'll be honest, man, I was watching something like the Captain America from the 90s. Dude, that was freaking horrible.
But that's exactly, though. It wouldn't come off well, and back then, it was perfect time to make it now, because the way they made Wakanda...
Honestly, I thought Wakanda looked better than Asgard.
And I said this, and it's the truth. That was one of the best movies when it comes to world building. Because when it comes to world building, it's not just Wakanda. When you look at M'Baku's like his region, you look at also I believe each like they had their own.
Each tribe had their own like unique take.
Take on it. Yes, it was
even with the character from the guy from Get Out, his tribe.
Yeah, so it was the rhinoceros and all that. Yes. Yeah. It's so cool though. Like I love the whole like. That's what I'm saying though. It's really world building because it's funny. And you look at Wakanda's supposed to be a little region in Africa, but it's so vast. It's like to be honest. And I love Thor Ragnarok, and I think they did a way better job with that. But the first two movies didn't do a good job fleshing out Asgard into its own like world. And I feel like
plus Asgard is ammo for the flat earthers. When you look at Asgard and it's flat.
Yeah.
So that's just more ammo for the flat earthers.
See, we're right. Look at us.
They're like, see, I told you, Marvel knows. Look at Asgard. It's freaking flat.
But I do believe Black Panther is deserving for an Oscar because, like I say, if you look at it subjectively and if you look at the movie subjectively, it's a great standalone movie. And I feel like other movies probably before should have been nominated. Just like Dark Knight should have been nominated, maybe Logan. But I feel in the same time, is it because we're comic book fans and we're just like seeing these characters for so many years, or is it because they're great movies by itself? But Black Panther is one of the movies that literally been introduced. It's an origin story.
Yeah.
And it's a great standalone movie. It really does great.
Really
and like I said, and it sticks out from every other comic book movie because in a sense, it is a comic book movie, but it also has a different, more, like its own type of like nobody ever seen something like this.
No,
you know,
it's
so
kind of like seeing Pandora for the first time.
exactly,
Yeah.
it really is. It really is.
So it's like it's world building, and it's like blows your mind when you first see it, and you're like, whoa, like, damn, they put a lot of thought into this. They actually flesh this out, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
They
and
actually put care into it.
And I'm glad that, I mean, it's not official yet, but I'm glad that I believe Ryan Coogler will direct the next one. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
but like, I just want to say though, I am so happy.
Wait, how can they have a next one? Didn't Black Panther die?
No.
Oh!
Well, hey man, I mean, somebody M'Baku could take over.
I mean,
No, come on, dude. They're all coming back.
I know. I'm just saying though.
when seeing Glass, I'm not gonna lie to you, like they showed a trailer for Captain Marvel and Spider-Man, and then like I shit you not, my parents were like, "Damn, Samuel L. Jackson's in every freaking movie there is." And, like every
No, that's right. I forgot he's in both of those. Oh my gosh, dude. That's
It's
Is it
hilarious.
Captain Marvel and Spider-Man? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he
you're
is.
right.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
We're,
Oh my
we're
gosh.
sitting in theaters watching, like, getting ready to watch Glass, and both previews show, and they're like, "Damn, I guess there can't be a Marvel movie without Samuel L. Jackson."
Hell no, man.
Hardest working man in Hollywood, man.
He's
Hardest.
one bad motherfucker.
Shut your mouth.
But I'm talking about Chef.
I can dig it. No, he did definitely the hardest working man in Hollywood. I don't know how many movies he filmed. He must have filmed like 1,000.
What's up, Shauna? Welcome
Ah,
back.
Shauna! Look, our number one fan.
No, number two.
Number two now.
Sarah's taking a spot.
SOT is number 2. But
Any else?
I just
going
want to
on?
say though, I'm so happy that not only Black Panther got nominated for an Oscar, but like comic book movies got their first nomination for an Oscar. And to be honest, it's funny how all these people have been saying, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a flash.
phase.
It's a phase,
Yeah.
and comic book movies will go away and all
They're
that."
here to stay, baby.
They're here to stay, and hopefully the Academy still nominates and recognizes these movies for being great as it is. Because, in all honesty, man, let it keep on coming. I'm glad that Aquaman made $1 billion. I'm glad that Black Panther got an Oscar nomination. If any,
Did not Black Panther make over $1 billion too?
Yeah.
yeah, it did.
And Infinity War.
Exactly, and I hope that Endgame makes it $3 billion, and I hope all this success. I hope all this success keeps on coming. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, for comic book movies. Go ahead,
You want to say anything, Chris?
Chris. You want to say anything else? You want to finish it off?
Wakanda forever.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. Oh my goodness! Let me tell you something. When my friend Anthony, the real Ant-Man, told me about this in the car yesterday, I literally was like, "What the fuck?" like really? Yeah. So tell me,
Why aren't you using hands-free driving, Pete?
I do.
You just put your hand next to your mouth like you were talking on a phone.
I'm trying. No, I was actually using hand-free driving.
Okay, you better be.
Dude, I am,
So
man.
anyways.
I'm not stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, I'm just looking out, man.
I
just
appreciate
looking
it.
out.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, so we had the announcement yesterday from HBO that they are going to create a... Well, we already knew they were creating a prequel movie for The Sopranos called...
The Many Saints of New York.
Thank you. But yesterday they announced who is going to be playing young Tony Soprano. And that handsome young man right there happens to be James Gandolfini's son, Michael Gandolfini. So, pretty awesome. If you kind of look at him, they kind of
look alike, actually.
I mean, he looks like he could be his son.
Yeah.
He is. So, yeah, actually that got me super stoked. He is an actor. He's in the HBO series The Deuce. And he's 19 years old, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Me too.
Also, Corey Stoll has been casted in it.
I think he's playing Uncle Junior.
I think he's playing Uncle Junior, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
I think, yeah, and I think John Barrowfield's in it also. He might play Tony's father.
I think he's gonna play Tony's father.
And I want to say Vima or
he's playing.
Vera Vega.
I'm sorry.
Vera Vega, I think her name is.
Yes,
That's
she's
probably Tony's mom.
Yes, she's a mother from Bates Motel.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's probably playing Tony's
I'm
mom.
not gonna lie, they're gonna make a movie, and I'm gonna want a series. So I hope that's. What
I'll be honest, man. The fact that he's playing, I mean, I can't. I mean, he has to be a good actor to be in an HBO show. I think so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has to be.
They
at
don't
least,
hire scrubs.
I don't hire scrubs.
Except for Amelia Clark.
Yeah, but she's good to look at. Sorry to say, I mean, but I'm just saying though. But the fact that he is playing Tony Soprano is awesome. It definitely gets me goosebumps thinking about it because I mean, I love James Gandolfini. He's a great actor, and I love The Sopranos. I think Tony Soprano is probably one of the best characters of all time. The fact that he is playing his father's role is really awesome. I mean, it is big shoes to fill because, like, to be honest, like that role, like, was like that's one of the most well acted roles I ever seen somebody do with the. Cause such a fleshed out character.
I just recently went back and watched it because I'd never seen it before, and I gotta say that show was definitely ahead of its time.
Yes.
I would put it up with some of the shows I've seen today, such as like Black Panther, or not Black Panther. Sorry, I got that on my head. Breaking Bad,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So,
really? You would put it up with that?
Yeah, I put Sopranos up with that.
I've never seen it, so I mean.
Oh, it's excellent.
It really is a great show.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely put it up with that too. I mean, and I'm saying, like, Tony Soprano is one of the most like layered characters.
I would even say he's more layered than Walter White.
Okay.
Yes, not saying that like I love Walter White too, but it's like I say, you got to watch the show though.
There's scenes. My favorite scenes in the show. Really, I love when he goes to therapy and he's talking to Dr. Melfi.
Yes.
And the scenes, like, they really get down to the nitty gritty of his character in those scenes, and I just love his reactions and him telling about it, and I don't know. It's just great because, like, you'll see him, like, where she finally, like, kind of breaks him, and then he's just like, oh, this fucking shit don't work, and, like, takes off. And, like, because she finally breaks him down, but he's such a hard-headed, stubborn character that he knows she won, and like, he knows, like, she broke through to him,
right.
But he's like, I'm out of here. You know, like you're just like...
Yeah,
you know.
like, Tony Soprano, like, he is a main character in the show, but kind of like Walter White, there is, like, he's not a good guy.
No,
he's not a good guy.
And you especially see that in the last season.
But the thing is, he is likable. Even though he's
until the last season.
Well,
no, dude, he did stuff in the last season that I'm just like,
but that's the same. I feel the same with Walter White. He was the same way too. In the last season, I did not like him.
Oh, the way he treated freaking yo bitch Jesse, like, dude, the way he treated Jesse.
That's what I'm saying. Though Walter White was not likable too. He was an unlikable character in the last season.
Yeah,
no,
definitely.
They're definitely not. And I mean, but in this way, they're villains. But in some ways, there's something about those characters that you do like about them, but then you're like seeing them; they really are not good people, you know.
No.
So
is this guy buying movies here? Well,
I'm just looking.
Is this guy buying movies while we're on the podcast here? What's going on here?
I'm seeing what's available now on digital.
Yeah.
Oh, Stars Born.
A Star is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody,
Woo.
The Grinch,
Halloween.
That came out like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah, I already got Halloween.
Great movie. You should watch it, Ant.
I have to find time because Leah doesn't watch horror movies, so I gotta find my own time to watch that. Even though it's a slasher, she should watch a slasher. It's not really horror.
Also, Widows came out. The Girl in the Spider's Web came out. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Nice.
Got quite a few.
So,
Final thoughts? I can't wait.
We're
We're moving on to
Fire. This controversy. Yeah. So the homework over this past week was to watch this.
I'm the only one that did it, by the way.
Yeah.
oh, you didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch
Props to this guy.
But
I watched half of it.
it. I know all about it though. So pretty much, if you don't know already, there was this music. There was supposed to be a music festival, 2017, where Ja Rule was kind of like co-hosting it with this guy. I forgot his name though.
And McFarlane, Bobby McFarlane, and they were flying you out to the Bahamas. Yes, on an island.
An
Their own island.
That used to be owned by
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
And it's funny though, they even said, oh, it's Pablo Escobar's island. And I'm like...
Yeah, and they told like the people that let them using it, it said, do not say it's Pablo Escobar's island. The first like thing that they send out, oh yeah, you come to this festival on Pablo Escobar's island. Like after the people said, don't say it's Pablo Escobar's island.
Yeah, because like the lawyers or something like that.
Yeah, they were in a fight with the family, the Escobar family.
So pretty much the music festival is like you spend these thousands of dollars and you'll get shipped out to this private island. You'll get hotels, lavish, everything perfect.
Yes.
And like hotel service, everything would be perfect. You spend thousands of dollars. You also get to see great bands. Only band that come to my head that was there was Blink-182, and was there another one?
They had like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 listed. I never heard of any of them.
Okay.
Blink-182 is the only one I ever heard of.
Okay. So
they actually got Blake 182.
but let's wait till we get there.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Kind of. So everything has happened. Everyone's been. It sells out like crazy. Like it's ridiculous.
Within like 2 days or 3 days.
Yeah, 2 or 3. It sells out, and so pretty much it's a rush to get everything done. Rush to get everything set up and whatnot. The case would be. People get there. It is complete opposite.
Yeah.
Blink-182 pulls out the last second.
Oh my goodness.
All the bands pull out.
Yep.
There's no hotel. There's nothing lavish.
How about the food? The food.
The food is terrible.
It's like a piece of bread with like a slice of cheese on it. That's it.
That's it. That's
Not even like melted cheese. Just a slice of cheese.
like a slice of Publix cheese for you, American sliced cheese for you.
The tents weren't lavish like resort tents. They were FEMA hurricane tents. And to make matters worse, the night before everybody got there, it rained and all the mattresses were basically soaking wet and ruined.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it became pretty much in survival mode for everyone to be like, holy crap, let's get as much shit as we can to gather up and like stay warm and then have beds and all this kind of stuff. Everybody wanted to go home, but no one really could go home.
Because there's no flights leaving the island.
Exactly.
Dude.
You feel bad for them,
but
then you don't, because
they're stupid.
What stupid idiot is going to pay thousands of dollars to see Blink-182 in a concert?
Yeah, you can just literally go see Blink-182 and they come to your town for like $50.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny though too, because the way they I've seen the like most of it, but the way they played it out, the villas are like lavish villas. You can pay, this if you get paid this much money, $1,000, you get these lavish villas. What he's like, and it looks like so awesome, really, when you think about it with the price you're getting, right? But then it turns out like it's little like tents or whatever from like hurricane.
Can we talk a little bit about these Instagram people? Okay, so there's a thing that I didn't even know was real. So there's Instagram people that are called, what did they call them? Basic influencers.
Yes.
Influencers.
Yes.
You know they paid an influencer $250,000 to promote one tweet about the Fire Festival.
Well, Kylie Jenner.
Maybe it might have been.
I think it was Kylie Jenner.
That's what I want to do. I will tweet about anything you guys want. I will Instagram about anything you guys want. Just give me sweet $250,000 and I'll do it right now. I'll influence it all day long.
It's funny too because the way they advertised the whole thing was they took, of course, shots of the whole the.
Well, they had like
the island.
Yeah, they
got top like a model.
8 to 12 top models in the world. They're just taking pictures of them like riding on like jet skis and stuff like that.
It's like everyone was having the time of their life.
And then of course Ja Rule's over there trying to pump this whole thing up, saying, "Oh yeah, this is a great deal. We're gonna have this thing over here and this and that." So like it's so funny the way they made it out. Like this, like everybody's like, "Oh man, this is paradise. We're gonna go over here."
But the McFarlane guy, definitely a con man.
Oh, definitely a con man.
They even showed like he went to jail and he got out on bail and he was still trying to run a scam afterwards.
Yeah.
He was like started another scam called like VIP tickets. He was trying to sell tickets at like events that he didn't even have tickets for.
Yeah. And then when he would pay, like once he got the money for it, he paid for something else and then tried to scam it back.
Yeah.
Doing it that way. I was like,
it's funny though because
so stupid. People get like stupid rich off of other stupid people.
Yeah.
I just love how they call him an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I'll tell you what. Like,
I think he's full of shit.
I feel bad for the people that went to the Fire Festival and they got screwed over. But at the same time, when I'm hearing about people and they're saying how, I spent my life savings. I think one guy said he spent like over $200,000. Dude, if you're spending over $200,000 on going to a goddamn music festival, you need to rethink your damn life. Like seriously,
yes,
like you deserve to get freaking scammed.
Yeah, no one does that. Like even for Burning Man, and like that's the most intense one I heard.
Yeah, or Coachella.
Yeah,
Coachella.
Coachella. Like, there's no reason for you to spend that much money. I don't care who's running it. I don't care who's involved. I don't care who's even there.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been to some outdoor music festivals, like Vans Warped Tour.
Yeah.
I've been to like the Earth Day Birthday. It fucking sucks in Florida, man. It is hot as balls. Like you're sweating. You can't find freaking water.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, it's not fun. It wasn't fun when I was 20.
No.
I can't even imagine it being fun now.
Oh my goodness, the heat.
Like why would you spend that much money to do that in the Bahamas when it's hot as hell anyway.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
But it's funny though. But the way they make it looks like paradise.
Yeah, it looks like you're partying. It looks like you're having.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But
Like,
you can party freaking anywhere. You can go to
Siesta.
You can go to Siesta Key Beach. You can be part of one of the MTV bullshit people.
I think, but I mean, the guy was a great, like I say, he's a scam artist because he actually made it seem, well, look at this beach. You got your own island.
Even his like original thing that he had, that card, that members
Yeah,
card,
yeah,
that
yeah.
seemed like a freaking scam too.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely an interesting documentary. They do have a documentary on Hulu as well called Fire Fraud. I'll probably be checking that one out too because I kind of want to do a comparison to it and see how they did both of them. But
Yeah, do you want to talk about the Swedish?
oh no, I just but like just hearing from the guys that were not the guys that were behind it, but his employees. Like those are the people I feel the worst for because he really fucked those guys because he put them in a position where they could not be successful.
Yeah.
And not only that, but then they were messing with other people's lives.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't cool the way he went it down.
No,
and he would not listen to any of them. They told him that he couldn't do that it wasn't going to happen. And they kept pushing forward anyways. Told these people it wasn't going to happen, pushing anyways. I also feel bad for the people of the Bahama Islands because there's a lot of people that never got paid for all the work they put into it then.
No,
they lost a lot of money.
He's a piece of shit.
He really is.
He really is a piece of... Is he going to jail?
He was in jail, but I'm sure he's going to go again.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to.
And I'm surprised
he
hasn't gone to jail.
Yeah.
He probably needs to too because he's part of that scam.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
He was probably... Ja Rule was probably intelligent enough to not put his name on anything that could get him in trouble. He was probably just there partying it up and putting it out there that he was there just to kind of make it more legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he probably will stay clean, but I think he's not just as much to blame, but he there's definitely some to blame for him too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, because I'm pretty sure he could have saw through. If he didn't, he's an idiot. If you're gonna see through.
Well, he kept putting his name on it.
Yeah.
So and then even afterwards, like when they got back, he's like, "Well, I wouldn't say it was like not successful," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, you don't want to use those words. They just weren't ideal conditions and stuff like that. And I'm like, what, dude? I'm like, there's no spin to this.
Wait a minute. So Ja Rule said that?
Yeah, he was like trying to like spin it, like when they got back, and I'm like, dude, there's no spin to it. Just be honest, man.
You didn't have shit.
Yeah,
like, you had FEMA tents. You had mattresses that got rained on. Like there was no like paradise whatsoever about that trip.
No, Bobby McFarlane, piece of shit.
It'll show you though how far people will go to make $1, and it'll also show you how dumb people are to spend their dollars.
It's true though. I do agree with that. Like if you're dumb enough to fall for something like that, and I'm sorry to say,
go watch it. It's on Netflix, also on Hulu. Similar one. NFL.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
oh man, what?
So let's start with the first game on Sunday. The Los Angeles Rams.
Yes.
Versus the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that game?
Oh, it was such a great game. Such a great officiated game. I mean, you talk about refs getting the right calls. They got the right calls, man. It was just amazing.
There wasn't a call, Pete.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There was a no call.
But there's a lot of no calls, though. So
There was, but only one really sticks out in my mind.
One sticks out of everybody's mind. I mean, literally, it was pass interference, helmet to helmet. I don't know what you want to call it.
You can call a couple different penalties on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, the same. Well, I'm okay. Not defending what happened. It happened. Refs missed a bad call, a very bad call. Everyone's tooting no horn about it. People are suing the NFL about it. Whatever. What can you do about it? There's nothing you can do better right now.
Absolutely nothing you can do
Well,
about it.
it's funny, though.
And that's not just one play that changed the whole game. Let's get it clear right now.
They could have scored more earlier in the game. They wouldn't have to worry about that.
Exactly. Like, if they executed better, they wouldn't even have to worry about that play at all. But everyone's relying on that one play. They're like, oh, that one play, that could have changed everything. Okay, talking from a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, one play could have changed the fact of them going to the Super Bowl when they played the Rams in the NFC Championship game. But you don't see me.
Riddell Anthony.
Yeah.
I know the play he's talking about.
Yeah.
Sean King to Riddell Anthony.
Yeah.
Did the ball hit the ground?
No.
I don't think it did. They said it did.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
Well, that wouldn't have been the Super Bowl.
No, they were in the NFC Championship.
Not against the Redskins.
They were against the Rams.
Oh, Rams, yeah.
When was this?
Wait a minute, was that the same year that they played the Patriots?
I think so.
Dude, the refs are just fucking everything up that year. Because they also messed up a game on the AFC that year.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the Tuck Rule game with Tom Brady.
Wait, was it then?
2001, right?
Yeah, because that would have been the year before you guys went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, 2001.
Oh, standing by for a fiery Pete. Are you getting fiery, Pete?
I'm going to get fired.
I'll get him fired up for you,
no,
Bradley.
don't worry.
Don't worry, Bradley. I got this.
It's going to happen.
I got this.
It's going to happen.
I'll get Pete nice and fiery for you. I got this.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you will.
But, like, I mean, Saints, you had your chance. You had plenty of chances before this play. You want to, like, say this is the game, this is the one play that destroyed your whole season. That's not true.
Here's the thing, though. If they made the right call, it's definitely going Saints to go into Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Because all you need to do is literally run the clock. All you need to do is run the clock. And my whole problem though it's funny before that though, and we saw that game. They were in a 5-yard line, 10-yard line. All they need to do is fucking run the ball, right? What did they do? They first play first and 10, fucking throws a ball. Like, what the fuck you doing throwing the ball, man? Fucking run the damn ball, man.
What are you talking about?
And when they were like, remember that catch before they went, because that's 3 and 10 when they the penalty and all that. Remember they had the.
Oh, that's right. There was some plays that they didn't they call a timeout too?
They called a timeout also.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, literally, the Saints are trying to like lose a fucking game. All you need to do is go over there, run the ball, clear the clock. Let them use their timeouts and then kick the damn ball, right? So in the same time, like, and you got not Todd Gurley, you got Kamala or
Alvin Kamara.
Kamara, sorry.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. You got Kamara over there, one of the best running backs right now. Just have him run the damn ball. You know what I'm saying?
So here's what I think should happen and come from this to make the NFL a better place for us all.
Yes.
So they should make some penalties challengeable, but it should count still in your same 3 challenges. You get 3 challenges, that's it. So if you want to waste it on a penalty, well, if you get both of them are successful, you get a 3rd.
Okay.
So if you want to waste them on penalties, that's fine.
But
in game-changing situations such as that, or if the ref or if a ref misses it, have the ref wear a damn earpiece. Have New York watching it. Have a ref up in the booth, and if they see something, they could be like, "Hey, stop the game for a second. Oh, you missed the penalty here. Call the damn penalty and get the shit right. You have the technology."
Last 2 minutes everything should be reviewed. Everything should be going through New York. So every single thing, if somebody goes wrong,
or why not even have somebody at the damn stadium?
I'm just saying,
why can't you pay 1 or 2 more guys to sit in the damn booth and watch? I'm just saying, the calls?
Like, everything should be reviewed in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can prevent this from happening. Because the last 2 minutes are the most important.
That's to me the best. Well, but outside the last 2 minutes, you should be able to challenge a penalty if you want.
That's fine.
If you should be able to use your challenges for whatever the hell you want.
Next game, I got some bullshit to say about that one. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying the last 2 minutes of the game, everything should be reviewed. Everything should be reviewed. There shouldn't be no exceptions.
Yeah.
So we can prevent this bullshit. Because literally, there's freaking a lawyer for Louisiana trying to go over there and tell Roger Goodell redo the game. Because something I guess in the playbook of the NFL that says that,
but I think when they're talking about that, I'm thinking like when they're talking about extraneous circumstances, like I'm thinking more of like a tornado rips through or something crazy happens like that.
Or the refs were in it or some shit like that.
Maybe they find. Yeah, but dude, by the time they find out if the refs were like, being paid off, like it's probably going to be 10 years from now, so they're never going to be able to replay the game.
That's true.
But I mean, again, the best thing we can get from this is let's just review penalties. Let's make the right calls. We have the damn technology. Let's do it. It's not going to take the game or take away from the game as long as you're not making the old man go walk to the Surface Pro, look through the freaking Surface Pro. No, just call it from New York. Take it out of their hands. They don't even need to make the call. Just have New York make the call.
You know what?
Make it right.
You know what? You're right, too, because the thing is, if you have somebody with, like, somebody in New York, a bunch of people in New York looking at a damn tape. I mean, it takes it off the head ref's hand. So, I mean, it's not him making a call. It's somebody else over there.
Yeah,
making
and they
a call.
have like Mike Pereira, like my dad said, they have Mike Pereira in the booth. Just put him doing it or something like that.
That fucking guy always gets it. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, that is the right call. That is the right call. So, like, yeah, have him doing it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's prevent this because this ruins the NFL. It puts, literally.
And there was another call earlier in the playoffs with the Bears and the Eagles where no one knew what to do because no one picked up the fumble.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Literally, the ref went and picked up the fumble, so then they basically just said it was a no call, like a no play. And I'm like, well, you need a rule on that.
Yeah,
like because no one knew what the rule was.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
And then we have the next game.
Oh, mother.
With the GOAT, Tom Brady, the best quarterback in NFL history.
Oh,
the best coach in NFL history.
Let me tell you something. So I'm watching the game with this asshole right here, right?
This one right here.
This guy right here,
This
okay?
guy right here.
Knowing him, knowing how much I hate the fucking Patriots, because I hate that fucking team. I'm sorry if you're Patriot fans out there.
The GOAT.
But I hate that motherfucking team, okay? Sorry for my language right now, but that's what I'm using right now. So this guy right here decides to go whatever, like when I'm watching the game, and obviously Tom Brady, 2 minutes left to go and 1 minute left to go, he's going to go and win the game.
Goats
no,
do GOAT things.
Because the refs literally favor the Patriots all the damn time.
Dude, guys do top guy things.
Bullshit, man. They're a bunch of
Tom
cheaters.
Brady is
so
the
this
GOAT.
guy right here, he's like, oh, the GOAT's going to win the game. The GOAT's going to win the game. So, of course, the freaking Patriots win the game and tries to like, see, I told you so, the greatest of all time. Try to rub it in my face. Rub it in my face. You know? So,
just wait till the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness. And he doesn't like the Patriots. He's just doing it on purpose to get under my skin.
Sip my wine.
That's all he's doing. If it was the Eagles, you know it'll be the other way around. But you know what? I didn't do that to you, man. So, you know what? That's bullshit. Anyway, I got that off my chest.
The GOAT, man.
The GOAT my ass, man.
You know who the GOAT can't beat, though? Eli Manning.
See, that's the
yeah, that's right, man. You heard it here.
That's the only reason you're saying that shit, because the Giants have 2 Super Bowl victories.
Tom Brady's the Giants' bitch.
If the other way around, you will hate that fucking team.
Oh, I thought you were eating chocolate ones for a second. Oh, shit, Chris is going to die.
But anyway, so Patriots somehow, some way, end up in the Super Bowl again. We gotta see another fucking Patriots Super Bowl, whatever. With that fucking team in there and all that. And fucking, I have to see fucking Bill Belichick's ugly ass face.
Goats.
And fucking Tom Brady's stupid ass face and all that again.
Gronk's stupid ass face.
And fucking, don't even mention, Gronk, he's another asshole, man. Jesus Christ.
Julian Edelman.
Oh my god, that's a. Yeah, oh yeah. So he's probably the best receiver all the time too, right?
No, not yet. He hasn't reached GOAT status.
Yeah, oh yeah, he hasn't reached GOAT
He's
status.
almost at GOAT status.
Anyway, Chris, what are you gonna say about the play? You gonna say something about the play?
Keep going. I gotta get this down. Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
I'm just loving all the hatred for the Patriots in the comments right here.
Yeah,
this is great. The GOAT Tom Brady.
Shut up
The
with the
GOAT
goat.
Bill Belichick.
Get out of here, bunch of freaking cheaters. I never seen a team win so many damn Super Bowls. Yet every Super Bowl they win, there's something wrong about it. You got the tuck rule, and you got the flake gate, and you got all this other bullshit and all that. You got the fucking.
Sounds like a salty JETS Jets
It
thing.
sounds like truth coming out of my mouth.
Sounds like salt.
Sounds like truth coming out of my mouth, man.
Here's a thought, Pete. Maybe
What's
if
a
your
thought?
division didn't suck so goddamn bad, the Patriots wouldn't win every time. Maybe if you won a division, if the Dolphins won a division, if the Bills won the goddamn division, stop sucking. Okay, I'm done.
Oh,
There's one play I want to go
anyway,
over.
what were you gonna say, Chris?
There's one play I want to go over.
This is between the Jets and Giants fans right here, by the way. Anyway, go ahead, man.
This roughing the passer bullshit.
Oh yeah, hey.
Has gotten out of hand.
Oh hey, it's roughing the passer.
You just hit me harder than Tom Brady
Oh
got
my
hit on that
god!
play.
Oh my god, roughing the passer. You're dead. Oh my god. What the fuck is that, man? Oh, sorry, dude.
Watch the cookies, man.
Dude,
watch
he
the cookies.
literally slapped him.
Like so many
No,
cookies
it
right
was brushed on the face mask.
No, it was no face mask.
No, he brushed
It's the same
it.
with Edelman over there, the football.
See, there was a little dirt on his visor, so he's trying to
Oh
wipe
my
it off
god,
for
get
him.
the hell out of it. It's like literally.
Don't touch me.
He touched
Don't
him
touch
like
me.
right there.
But literally was like.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, I'm hurt. Roughing the passer. What the hell, man?
That is like a James Harden foul.
No, man, it's bullshit foul.
You
man.
don't touch the GOAT. That's what it is. You don't touch the GOAT.
Man, how much did he pay those refs? Huh? That's what I want to
You
know.
don't pay the refs.
Oh.
The refs pay him.
No, the refs got
A
paid.
man with that kind of
Ref got paid.
the perfect jawline,
They
the
got-
perfect amount of
they
scruff.
got
He doesn't pay people.
Paid. That's what I think. They got paid. Hey, by the way, man, I don't care. Was that guy really offside with that interception?
Yes, he was offsides.
Do you think he was
Yes,
offside?
he was offsides.
Yeah, he was offsides. But I mean, that pass interference call I would say, kind of changed the game.
Which one? Oh, the roughing the
roughing
passer?
the
Yeah,
passer.
rougher passer call kind
Yeah.
of changed the game.
It did.
And so, I mean, that was.
And Edelman didn't touch the ball, by the way.
Didn't.
Did not touch the ball.
It looked like he touched.
No, he did not touch the ball.
I'd say he didn't touch the ball.
He did not. There wasn't enough evidence to show the ball's trajectory change.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. If you go back, you look at Kyle Williams. He touched the fucking ball.
Of course, he touched the ball.
No,
against
but
against
the
the
direction-
Giants.
no,
against the Giants.
The trajectory changed.
Oh, dude. You know what? The bias from you coming out of your mouth is ridiculous.
You would think as a New York fan, I would absolutely hate the Patriots.
You do hate the Patriots.
I do not hate
You
the
just try to
Patriots.
rub it in, man. You just try to rub it in.
Okay. Do you hate the Patriots, or you do just respect what they do? What they have done?
I definitely respect Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick was grown
Now
he
you
was
respect-
grown from the New York Football Giants
Exactly.
organization.
You see that? You see that? You see what he said right there? You see, he didn't say anything about like, oh yeah, he's a great coach for the Patriots.
But
he said he was from the New York Football Giants.
But anyway, seriously, Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of our lifetime.
No,
Yes.
our lifetime,
Yeah.
not like we're talking all time.
All time.
No,
How
no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
It's
How many
it's
championship
subjective.
games
Doesn't matter.
has he been to in a row?
It's subjective.
9. Whoa, not,
Okay,
not
8.
9 in a row. So
Here's
8 in a row.
8 in a row.
Here's the thing, dude, and I said this before. When it comes to quarterbacks, it's hard to really pick the best quarterback because I feel like every quarterback, where the team they're in or whatever, it's different to say who's great, who's not. Because like when you see Tom Brady and he plays, look, I'm not taking anything from Tom Brady. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
If I have
Yes,
to hear this bullshit that he's a system quarterback, dude.
Okay.
How many different offensive coordinators did he play under?
Let's put it like this: who does he have as a receiver?
yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like anybody who
Whoa! No! Stop!
No. Any receiver that comes in there does really well, right? Like any receiver, Wes Welker,
He
Edelman,
works with anyone.
So is that Tom Brady or is that the receiver?
or maybe it's a coach.
Which
has
coach?
What has Wes Walker done since?
Is it Charlie Weiss? Is it Josh McDaniel? Is it Eric Mangini? Which coach was it?
Maybe it's Belichick.
Or any of these guys.
Maybe it's Belichick.
Belichick don't coach offense.
But here's the thing, though. Garofalo, when he was playing for the Patriots, did pretty damn well for
He
himself.
did pretty damn well for himself when he was playing for the 49ers.
Yeah.
And they have a way worse team.
Who's to say, though, like, dude, that last, early in the season, he was struggling a little bit. He's definitely struggling. A couple of interceptions here and there. He didn't look that sharp.
I mean, he got paid millions of dollars.
I know, but still, I'm just saying, though.
And I don't know the teams he was playing against, so I can't give you an accurate
Here's
judgment
the thing,
on
though.
his...
Who's the guy who was backup of Brady when Brady went
Matt
down?
Castle.
Didn't he do really well that
Went
year?
11-5.
11-5.
The only year that the Patriots have not won the division since Tom Brady started playing.
Yeah.
Patriots won the division. Or no, Dolphins won the division.
Won the division, yes. Matt Castle did well. What did he do when he went to the Chiefs?
But we're talking about the Chiefs here.
What did he do when he went to the Chiefs?
Probably nothing.
Exactly. So you're telling me, here's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying, though. We don't know how Tom Brady does outside. If he did really well, if he went to another team and he did really well, then I can be like, greatest of all time.
He would do well.
I think...
You seriously think he would
No.
go somewhere and not play
No,
well?
he will do well, but will he do as one?
Absolutely he would.
Same performance.
Absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Okay.
Not
How is it hard to say? How?
because
It doesn't matter what receivers he has. It doesn't matter. He can make them out of nothing.
When he had talent
It's that-
like
it's
Randy
that-
Moss,
Yeah.
look what that man
is
did.
that Tom Brady or is that Bill Belichick?
That is Tom Brady.
That's Tom Brady.
That is Tom Brady reading the defense and changing the plays on the fly.
Now, Bill Belichick is a great defensive mind.
Yeah.
Is that Bill
Is
Belichick?
he, though? He gave up over 40 points in the freaking Super Bowl. Is he a great defensive
That's
mind?
bad Patricia right there.
But we're talking about Big Dick Nick here.
I'm just saying, though, like,
Can we be honest about that, too? How the hell is Carson Wentz their starting quarterback?
No, it should be Nick Foles.
Big Dick Nick, baby.
Should be Nick Foles. Here's the thing, though. John Montana went from 49ers, went to the Chiefs, still was a great quarterback. Penny Man went from the Colts to the Broncos, won a Super Bowl.
Hold on. If that's where we're going, we're going 49ers here. What's the one constant amongst 49ers? Who was always catching the ball for the 49ers?
Jerry Rice.
And it didn't matter what freaking quarterback came in there, they won championships.
Jerry Rice. But who was catching for Joe Montana the Chiefs? Because he still did pretty good.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Tony Gonzalez.
He wasn't playing for the
I don't
Chiefs.
know. He's playing that long.
No, he was not playing for the Chiefs in the early 90s. No way.
Priest Holmes.
He was not playing for the Chiefs in the early 90s.
Dude,
and they went to the playoffs I think 4 times that year.
Andre Rison.
No, he was in the Falcons. I want to say.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Exactly.
But then it doesn't matter. Like, okay, you can have good receivers on your team. You can have a good quarterback on your team. Still doesn't matter if the defense aren't doing the part. You can have you can go to the Baltimore Ravens. I can guarantee you, they will go to a Super Bowl.
Wait, if you like Ray Lewis, yeah, of course.
No, right now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because dude, don't get me wrong, Lamar Jackson's gonna be good, but he ain't Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady would have been picking apart that San Diego. Well, he did pick apart the San Diego Chargers.
But here's the thing, though. Like I said it before, I feel like a lot of times when you have a winning organization, you have a winning coach, winning quarterback, winning organization, everything's going right for you. No matter what you do, how you play, you're always going to be better than the other team because you have that mentality. You know, you think yourself as untouchable, and I feel that's what the Patriots are. That's why they always find a way to win because they know what it is.
So then, why can't they beat the Giants? Pray tell.
I don't know. They got that number. I mean, I think the trick to beating Brady is
hitting him. Yep, take the penalties.
Yeah, seriously, that's a way to beat Brady.
Strike fear in the man's heart.
I agree. I'm just saying the Patriots are such a winning organization. I feel anybody comes in, they're like, oh here.
I think they're a winning organization because the AFC is absolute freaking trash.
I think they're a winning organization because they are in control of their players.
Yeah,
that too, except for Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, except for that.
They lost a little control there.
Yeah. Well, he has control on the field, not control off the field.
Yeah, but most of the time, even off the field, like Chris was saying, they control their players.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm not taking anything. I think Tom Brady is one of the best quarterbacks so far. Do I call him the best, or greatest? That's a little
better than Aaron Rodgers.
Because Aaron Rodgers had a really bad year this year.
No, because Aaron Rodgers is freaking garbage.
Because he won 1 Super Bowl.
That's it. That's all he's done.
Yeah, but who do he has around him?
He has better wide receivers than the Patriots.
Exact scenario.
Edelman is damn good, though, man. You can't take that out of Edelman.
But Edelman isn't James Jones. Edelman isn't Jordy Nelson in his prime.
But, dude, Edelman is... You know what's funny? I saw a stat the other day. Edelman is, I think, second all-time catcher in playoffs.
Yeah, but,
that's because he's in them every year.
Yeah. Edelman is like freaking Danny Amendola now.
Yeah, I know, but he still catches damn ball. He still catches that many.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Every year, they're playing at least 2 playoff games. Every year.
I agree.
Dude,
he's still throwing to almost like every single time.
And he's still performing, though. He's still doing it. That's the thing, though. It's not the fact that he's not...
Yeah, but see... Over here in the NFC, where the real teams play, Pete, we don't get the chance to go.
That's funny though. Yeah. You say that, but your division supposedly was labeled one of the worst divisions in.
One of the worst divisions that sent 2 teams to the playoffs that won both wildcard games, but one of the worst divisions.
Oh, the Cowboys, shouldn't even been in the playoffs.
Why? They won the division.
Okay, here's they
were 10-6.
Here's the reason why they're good. Amari Cooper, who went to the
no, they're good because they have the most amazing offensive line in the NFL.
And Amari Cooper, because they were shit in the beginning of the season, and they got Amari Cooper.
Whatever it is, you guys could have traded for him. You guys could have had Amari Cooper. All you had to do is give up your first round pick.
And also Nick Foles actually gave the chance to perform.
Anyways, in the NFC, we have a thing called competition where any team can make it to the playoffs.
This is true. Any team that can be hot.
Yeah,
you guys.
You know why you guys are lucky? You don't have the Patriots in your NFC. That's just saying.
No, the Patriots are lucky they're not in the NFC. That's what it is.
You really think they wouldn't be that successful and wouldn't make it to the...
What division would you put them in that they would be successful in? If you
put
put
it in your division, man, I'm pretty sure
they would not be successful.
I think they would be.
I don't think they would be.
I think they would be. I think they would.
Even,
So wait a minute. So you're telling me you're really...
I guarantee you the Giants last year could have beat the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I guarantee you.
So
and they were the worst team in the division.
So you're telling me, you call them the great team and all that, yet they could have make it out of your division.
Oh, they would have. They might have won the division, but they wouldn't have a cakewalk like they do in the AFC.
Oh, so you're telling me they wouldn't be in the Super Bowl that many times?
Definitely not.
So, hence, they're not the GOATs.
They're the GOATs of the AFC.
Okay, so you really made that argument. You were saying how great they were, but yet when you put them in your division, they're not that great.
That's because there's solid teams in my division.
Ah, okay. So that's what I'm saying, though. That's bias right there. And that's bias.
Let's talk about your division then. Let's do this.
Oh, no,
before we move on. How many Super Bowls the Bills win?
Dude.
How many Super Bowls the Bills win? When was the last time the Bills made the playoffs? Let's even go there.
I was going to make that argument. No,
when was the last time the Bills made the playoffs?
No, the Bills made the playoffs last year. Before that, it was like, I want to say 18 years.
When was the last time they won a playoff game?
Dude, you might go to early 90s, honestly.
Okay, when was the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game?
No, I don't think they have until the 90s, man, right?
Okay, your Jets been about 9 years.
Two AFC
been about
championships.
9 years.
We have the most success. We have.
Outside the Patriots.
Outside the Patriots.
But you still haven't won a Super Bowl since 1969.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you look at the NFC East. Now, even though the Cowboys are garbage, they still have made the playoffs. Haven't really won anything
Cowboys
since the
are
90s.
garbage, but still 2 Super Bowls in the 90s.
Haven't won anything in the 90s. Giants won a Super Bowl in 2011. They won a Super Bowl in 2007. You have the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year.
You said the Cowboys are garbage. They won 2 Super Bowls. How many? Like they won 2 more Super Bowls than the other, or 1 more Super Bowl than the Eagles, and 2 more than the Redskins. Really, when you think about it, since the 90s.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about like you're saying the
Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s.
On the 3 Super Bowls. So
they won 3 Super Bowls in the 90s.
Okay, yeah, with Barry Switzer.
2 with Jimmy Johnson.
Oh
1
my
with Barry
goodness,
Switzer.
they actually won 1 with Barry Switzer.
Yeah, they did.
That's terrible.
They did.
Before the team started falling off the wagon, they did win a 3rd one, but they haven't been successful since then. But I still think the Cowboys, you line them up across from the Bills, the Jets, or the Dolphins, are going to be more successful.
Maybe.
I don't think it's even a maybe, dude.
Well, I mean, most likely, yes. But here's the thing, though. I mean, is it because we're a bad organization or because we have the Patriots in our division?
No, I think it's because you're a bad organization.
Like, all the teams are bad organizations?
But the best of them are the Dolphins, and they're even a bad organization.
But here's the thing.
The turnover rates in your division suck.
Yeah, because you guys can't keep a coach for more than 2 or 3 years.
Well, I mean, when you look at the AFC, though, literally, they showed a picture the other day saying how many teams have been to the Super Bowl in the last 18 years. I mean, the Patriots have been like, 6, 7? And then it shows the Pittsburgh Steelers as 2 or 3. It shows a quarterback.
You know what's sad? I hate to say this, Chris, but I think the Bucs might have the longest playoff drought in the NFC. Because you guys haven't been in the playoffs since 2007.
This is true.
I can't think of another team. Even the Cardinals and the Lions have been to the playoffs more recently than that.
This is true. Yeah.
But again, I would say that you're in the same thing though. You guys turn over your coach like every other year.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing is you look at the Patriots. They keep Belichick.
I pointed this out. It's a winning organization. They have the same coach, same system, same everything, and they keep on winning. They're successful with that, and that's what they keep on continuing. Same reason.
Yeah, but like you say, you're my division, NFC South. Okay.
Every year is a new champion.
Yeah, every year. It could be the Saints. It could be the Falcons, or it could be the Panthers.
But it's a competitive division, though.
It's a very competitive division.
That's what I'm saying, though.
So is the NFC East. So is the North. The Vikings, the Bears, the Packers, and the Lions.
I mean, in all honesty, though, that's the thing, though. When you have the Patriots in your division, it's hard to kind of have that, like, oh, we're going to do really well. We're going to compete again.
Actually, weren't the Patriots in my division when they first came? I thought they were.
No,
I don't think so.
You used to have Green Bay in your division. You guys were in the North.
Tampa and North.
It was the Central at the time.
I thought they were in my division. I thought New England was in.
No, New England's always been the AFC, and the Bucs have always been the NFC.
Huh. Okay.
But you guys were originally in the Central Division, which was the North and you guys.
Yeah.
And, dude, we had the Phoenix Cardinals in the East. How does that make sense? The Phoenix Cardinals.
Phoenix Cardinals?
Yeah.
They were called the Phoenix Cardinals?
Yeah.
And when they go to Arizona?
90s.
Really?
Yep.
I'm just here to say, like, we're trying to make this argument here. I just feel, though, like I said, if you look at teams with winning organizations, what's their constant? What's one of the
constant coach, constant GM, and constant quarterback.
Exactly.
That's it.
And look at the Patriots, and that's successful. And like I said, I'm not taking anything from Brady. He is one of the best of all time. But the fact that he has the same coach, same organization, same owner, always supporting him. I mean, and it was just all they do is like bring new faces in, and they still do well because of that. Because there's not too much constant change.
Yeah, but he goes out and finds guys that fit.
It fit his system. That's what I'm saying, though. And Belichick's a genius when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not
like Teddy Bruschi. I could probably say that he wouldn't have been a Hall of Famer anywhere else.
No, probably not. But that's what I'm saying, though. And that's the one constant when you look at it. That's why I think the Steelers, even though maybe they're not as successful as it should be, they still are there. They still have been.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, dude. That organization's a mess right now.
Right now, they are, but I guarantee they're going to bounce back.
They'll bounce back, but, dude, you wouldn't pay Le'Veon Bell, who's probably the best running back in the league.
And I think that's
you're like basically made shit with Antonio Brown now.
No, and it's funny though. That's the biggest problem. That's what happened to the Steelers this season. If they paid Le'Veon Bell, they wouldn't have any issues, and they'll probably be in the playoffs. And who knows? It would have probably been competitive. And
could you imagine that Le'Veon Bell and James Conner?
Yeah.
But at
the same time, though, I feel the Steelers organization has to do what they have to do. Because the fact is, when you have somebody dictating exactly how what he should get paid, and how if he doesn't get paid, he's going to sit out. You can't have a guy like that because it's going to create problems in the locker room.
Just pay the man. Anyways, Super Bowl predictions.
You know what? I'm not going to pick the Patriots. I'm going to pick the Rams, even though I have a scary feeling the Patriots might win this. But I'm going Rams.
I got to go with my boy Sam Shields. Rams.
Going with the GOAT. Tom Brady.
That's fine. Go with the GOAT.
Super Bowl 5 or 6?
It will be 6.
Tie the Steelers.
This will be
it.
This will be his last Infinity Stone.
So he will start his career off by beating the Rams for the Super Bowl. He will end his career by beating the Rams for the Super Bowl.
No, he's playing until he's 45. That's what
he's riding off into the sunset.
The Rams could get revenge.
They're not getting revenge. Yeah, because how many people are there from when they were the St. Louis Rams?
By the way, though, I hope the LA Rams are a lot. The fans of the LA Rams are a lot better than I saw this shot of this bar over there in LA when as soon as they won this.
Dude, no one cares about the LA Rams. Dude, I'll tell you what, the people of St. Louis are big time New England fans. They're
the only ones, man. Them and New England.
Yep, and me.
Get out of here, man.
There are select Patriots fans out there in the world. Some of them.
No, there are Patriot fans out there. I know a few of them. Unfortunately, no, not fortunately, but I guess I don't want to say that. But
anyways, 2-1. You guys are both Rams. I'm Patriots. We'll see how it goes.
We
got anything else here, Chris? What's that?
All right.
What's that?
Just we're gonna take just a time out, just briefly talk about what we've been watching.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I've been dabbling into The Punisher Season 2.
I have watched 30 minutes of The Punisher Season 2, and he's watched 0 minutes.
Yeah, and I have a Punisher shirt right now.
Yeah.
That's terrible on my part.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of myself.
What's up, Ryan Shiflett?
I think the season's pretty good, but I don't know. Some parts were kind of dragging for me.
How many episodes you in?
6 or 7.
Not bad.
So, I mean, I think it's good. I think they made Jigsaw really stupid.
Really? That's disappointing.
Because they didn't really fuck up his face.
You know, it's funny. I said that too with him. And I'm saying to myself, dude, he still looks like a pretty boy. I wanted his whole face to be all messed up.
He's perfectly fine.
Yeah, he should have looked like, what's his name? Sloth. Hey, you guys!
No, I mean, it's so funny though, because, I don't mind it if, let's say, he's all, whatever, messed up because his face scarred.
What are you supposed to be watching, Chris?
I'm not going to comment on that.
What are you supposed to be watching, Chris?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Siesta Key?
No.
The Bachelor?
No. I actually did watch the episode of Bachelor. Not going to lie. That's actually pretty interesting.
Is it?
They actually have a fantasy league. Yeah,
To the Bachelor?
to The Bachelor.
Like fantasy football?
yeah,
Fantasy Bachelor? Nice.
which is interesting, but yeah. Anyway,
But- You know, I was gonna say I don't mind it if, like, I feel like if you have a couple of scores and you're all freaked out because of that, the fact that because he's that like vain. But the
Yeah.
thing is, though, honestly, with what he did to him in season 1 and how he messed them all up, he should have his face kind of like really scarred up, man. I just don't see how like a couple of lines here and there really. That should be it.
Then that was it. Nothing else.
Yeah, that's
Sex Ed? Is that
No.
what you're watching? No?
But I mean, between that and then I watched Glass, and
Watch Glass as well.
did I watch anything else? Really? No. Didn't watch really anything else. What about you?
I've been watching a lot of old school wrestling on YouTube. I'll be honest.
To get ready for a Royal Rumble this weekend?
You know what? It's funny too.
Kyle wanted us to hype the Royal Rumble, so
It's funny too because it's kind of before my time. Like some of the stuff I'm watching. And I'm always curious to see like how these guys
like Dynamite Kid.
Like Dynamite Kid, I was watching. Yeah, he passed away around December, so it was cool watching him. And dude, he was way ahead of his time, honestly. Like that guy was Chris Benoit before Chris Benoit. So it's cool to see that and all that. And like sometimes I like seeing. I mean, the old school matches are really like.
You don't know how hard that was for me to refrain to making a super inappropriate joke. Oh my god.
Oh
my god. Okay, I'm good. I think it's went like past me.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Sure you don't want to say it?
No, I don't want to say it. Super inappropriate. I watched What He Talk About Mean Gene
Hogan
on the WWE
Mean
Network.
Gene documentary.
Yep, documentary on Mean Gene Okerlund.
Was it good?
Yes, it was. I also watched a documentary on
Nigel
McGuinness, who is the announcer now for the NXT UK show, as well as regular NXT, and he was formerly a wrestler in Ring of Honor and other indies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best wrestlers who didn't make it to the WWE.
Yeah. That's what a lot of the newer best wrestlers say.
It's funny
Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins.
It's funny too. I was thinking that at the top of my head, like who didn't go to the WWE. And to be honest, that's a really short list because a lot of people end up in the WWE.
Even Sting went to the WWE.
Even Sting, it's a very short list because on top of my head, I'm trying to think who did not end up.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you, Shiflet. He's going to watch Royal Rumble live.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, over there in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
That's where he makes his home. Mi Pueblo in Arizona.
Yeah, but yeah, to be honest, a lot of people, like, I would have said AJ Styles, but he's in the WWE right now. Right now, I'm thinking, like, guys who right now are not wrestling WWE who should probably be there, like Kenny Omega's one, the Young Bucks another. Like, I feel like those guys, should probably make it. But yeah, it's a very short list because most guys who wrestle in other companies somehow end up in WWE and, either make it big or...
Yeah.
So
the only thing I've been watching is really wrestling, dude. To be honest with you, I've just been watching NXT UK, and I actually watched SmackDown for the first time in like 4 years.
Yeah, and that's crazy when you saw that.
I totally haven't watched SmackDown in like 4 years, and I watched it because I needed to see what the Man was doing on there. If you don't know who the Man is, it's Becky Lynch. She's awesome, by the way. They also had some really good segments with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. There's a couple other good segments on the show. Miz and Shane had a good segment, but yeah, it was pretty good. We are watching the Royal Rumble this weekend. I'm pretty stoked for the Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey match, and of course the Royal Rumbles are my favorite gimmick match. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, definitely excited. It's definitely like the road to WrestleMania, and WrestleMania is pretty much a Super Bowl for wrestling. So it's definitely, hopefully they do something special and exciting. I feel like right now, the WWE needs to step up their game because
AEW,
Elite, All Elite Wrestling is a new wrestling organization funded by
the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes, and who is a multi-billionaire. It's like it's actually richer than Vince McMahon. So, I don't know how much he's going to put into this.
What's that face for?
This face is for you can create another wrestling organization, but you can't get yourself a fucking quarterback. Like really? like Like, seriously?
You know what?
I'm serious.
That is. That's when you know you have too much money to spend. And you're not spending in the right
Flair
place.
will win the Rumble, unfortunately. Ric Flair? He's
No,
coming back?
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Sorry.
Oh, did you see
Yes, I did.
the hype video that Ric Flair put out?
Oh, no, I didn't.
There's a hype video that Ric Flair
I think I know who you think.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No. Did you? But did you see the hype video that Ric Flair had been putting out? Like he's working out and he's calling out The Rock.
No.
Oh my goodness.
So
Dude, I do not want to see Ric Flair die in a wrestling ring. No, thank you. So what else we got here this evening, gentlemen? Oh, we're going to talk about video games.
Just like what we've been playing.
I'll start out because I actually bought a new game on Friday.
What'd you buy?
I bought Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes.
Oh, okay.
And I thought you were playing that the other day with you.
Yes, yeah, I needed to play a little bit of co-op, get a little bit. I will be putting up a full review, actually, of this game.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I want to get a little further in it before I do my review because of the way the game is, and I'll kind of explain that and why I want to do that. So, it is a spin-off of the No More Heroes series. It is about Badman's girlfriend died or whatever, got killed in the second game, I believe, and he's trying to find a way to bring her back to life, which you find this out. So by doing this, there was this video game system that never got released called the MK22 drive or something like that. And anyway, so you get these games and they're called death balls, and there's only 6 of them ever made. And if you go through them and you beat each one of them, you're supposed to get any wish you want granted to you.
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So each game kind of has its own flair. Again, I've only beaten the first 2. The first one was kind of just you're going through almost like a platforming kind of dungeon crawler thing. The second game has this overworld map, and you're looking for this serial killer called Doppelganger.
Yeah.
And you have to turn the tiles while this stupid freaking ghost face thing follows
Yeah, it kept
you.
killing me too.
Wreck this dude. Not even funny.
I was literally I was a sacrificial lamb in that.
Yep, but it still has its great No More Heroes humor, such as when you need to power up your sword, you gotta shake it a little bit in certain
Shake
motion.
Like Shake Weight kind of a thing?
Kind of, yeah. And that powers up your beam. And then to save the game, you take a shit on the toilet.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
And then it also has other humor in it. So some of the stuff they've made mention to that I've seen. So there's a indie publisher called Devolver Digital, and it's pretty hilarious because after you beat the first death drive, he's like, oh, this was actually a pretty good game. He's like, I bet you Devolver will buy the rights and make a sequel. And so he just kind of throwing a little jab, a little fun play jab at another indie publisher. Also, he makes fun of Deadpool in the game. He's like, he goes, oh, I'm sure you think I'm not I'm copying that pervert Deadpool character by breaking the fourth wall or something. He's like, I was doing it long before him and stuff like that. So it was pretty funny because the game really is you're kind of like Deadpool. He's you're talking to yourself and you're aware you're in a video game.
Okay.
So it's actually really cool. But again, I beat the first 2. I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. I also bought Gunman Clive, which is an indie game that originally came out on the 3DS. It's for the collection. It's $3.99. You get 2 games for it. So and they're pretty cool games. They're Mega Man platformers kind of.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, I've been playing those 2 games. What have you been playing, Chris? He ain't been playing shit.
I've been playing Smash. Get out of here.
Again, he ain't been playing shit.
What do you mean, man? I'm playing Smash. I'm playing a little Smash Bros. Ultimate. I was whooping somebody's ass the other day on it.
Was that somebody named Ryan?
Yeah, it was.
Oh man!
Oh.
Thou which shall not be named.
Oh, that who should not be named because he's such a busy man.
But I whooped a little bit on him online. I was playing it was cool because I was playing the Nintendo Online and using the online service, which I had a little hard time handling it, getting used to it. But actually, it didn't work too bad. I don't think the online was that bad. I mean, made a little lag here and there, but I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
really.
they still need a party system.
They still need a party system, but I thought it was.
Oh, my phone died.
But it's definitely a lot better than the Wii U or the other ones. So I actually, like I said, I'm gonna hopefully play more online with Smash Brothers because it was actually pretty fun. So anyway, you're Chris.
I've been playing Smash. I've also been playing Smash with a buddy of mine who is freaking hate him because he uses Snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh my dear God.
Cheap with him?
Cheap as hell. You will lay down like
It's like
mine.
Rob.
like he'll lay down like mines out of like nowhere, and I'm like, oh, when did you lay that down? And I get knocked off the screen. But like I also been playing that. Also been playing Assassin's Creed
Odyssey.
Trying to think what was.
I heard it's really good.
It is really good. It is very long.
Okay, so I just want to point to a friend of mine from work. Every single time, it's funny. He comes over to hey, like he starts saying Malaka. I guess they say Malaka a lot in the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which means jerk off in Greek. So it's so funny. Like he's like, oh, I love that game, but they say Malaka a lot. I'm like, yeah, that means jerk off in Greek. It's just funny, man.
Wait a minute. So that means like you're actually jerking it in Greece, or like in the language?
Jerk off. It means jerk off in Greece.
No, but only when you're in Greece.
It's Greek. Get the fuck out, man. Get the fuck out, man.
So is it called something else if you're jerk off in America?
Hey, get out of here, right?
Either way, I've been playing that. It's a very long game. Like, I'm glad they're taking a year off.
40 hours? 80 hours? 170 hours?
I feel like it's around that Red Dead Redemption time.
Really?
Damn.
Actually, no. It's probably longer because I'm like 35, 37 hours in, and I don't think I'm even near close to the end. So, yeah. And I'm only like level 31, 32, and then you have to beat level 50. So, like, yeah, it's going to take me a while. But, been playing that. Been playing a little bit of Madden here and there. And then, this Friday, Resident Evil 2 comes out. And will I be streaming tomorrow night? Possibly.
And we possibly might have an announcement next Wednesday. So make sure you tune in.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
7:30.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Absolutely.
Jinx, you owe me a coke.
Some in the fridge.
That is true. Probably we'll get that because it's hot as hell in this room.
Yeah,
It is.
It is freaking
So
hot.
we're actually about 10 minutes over what we normally run here.
Yeah.
So we're actually gonna. I didn't even think we had enough to make a 2-hour show tonight, and
No.
it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, but anyways, guys, we will be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We should hopefully have an awesome announcement for you guys when it comes to video game streaming. I'm not gonna let any cats out of any bags yet, but yeah. Anything you guys want to add before we take it away?
Nope. Keep on liking, following, commenting on our stuff we post every day. We usually post stuff all the time. Also, Instagram. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter.
Make sure you turn on the little notifications for when we go live, so that way you guys are getting your notifications.
We're still on the BS Radio.
Ring the bell in your pants.
As far as I'm, I don't know. Anyways,
Anyway.
anyways, guys, we'll see you next Wednesday. I'm the real Ant-Man.
Eat up.
King Black Cherry.
All right, peace out, guys.
Later. Play
Later.
more Warframe! Bye-bye.